Nous parlons des choses, nous ne prenons pas la peine de réfléchir. Mais à la fin de la journée, peu importe ce que nous disons, parce que nous sommes des bouffons, et c'est des conneries. De toute façon.
Aaron, you're gonna want to go headphones. You're gonna want to. We're gonna want to just like get some.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
Testing.
I did remember to plug all three of them in today, which is
That's good.
yeah. I just did it. Yeah, don't want that same egg on
Crushing
my
it today.
face.
Eggless face.
As a
That's what we
person with a
want.
beard, egg is something that's terrible to get on your face.
Oh, bro,
That's
when
gross.
it dries,
Yeah, it's gross.
it may as well be plastic.
Yeah, yolk is
They used to use egg white in like crude glue back in the day before they
Yeah,
really.
they used it in Sherlock Holmes 1
yeah.
to stick the gravestone together.
Mm-hmm.
The ginger midget.
Would that really work?
Egg, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
egg whites
egg
are
white.
sticky as fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. And that shit
I mean,
dries.
it takes a while.
It worked
to
in the movie.
It takes a while to dry, but it sets up. Sets up really really stiff.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, like the tensile strength isn't anywhere near glue, but like
I would
but, like,
imagine. Yeah.
But it does do
Yeah.
glue-like things.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is terrible in your beard. Like when you get the stringy bits, it's just like
You
it's
will either, like-
it looks like you left floss in your beard. You're like, God damn it.
But I mean, like, you know, if you don't rinse something that has yolk on it off right away, you're going to regret it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, working like if you ever work in a
Terrible.
restaurant that serves breakfast, like in dish, like you just prioritize egg plates. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta just spray these off if nothing else. You know.
Well,
Just like spraying the
hello
egg
again.
cooking station every once in a while from the dish pit, hosing that shit down.
The problem starts at the source, guys.
So, what, have you guys got any musings?
I don't have E's and O's either. Honestly, I didn't even watch back because we've been doing
Oh, I have one.
just so the sausage is it understands how the sausage is made. We've been doubling up the last 2 weeks, and so I didn't watch yesterday's. This is our Tuesday. We did our Monday Tuesday run again. I didn't watch yesterday's yet. So, what's your
It's from 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Sorry, the punk one.
Okay.
Still
We're going
again.
back to the punk one?
It's a deep spool of yarn.
What's weird is I thought that was like one of our best discussions, and it seems we've
We just missed everything.
missed the most stuff out of it.
Well, no, it was. I just thought it would be cool to go back. There's now being like, I think it was a documentary that was made basically, I think years ago now at this point. I think it looks like maybe 2009.
Okay.
But it more recently has caught steam again online and on Instagram and stuff. And it was something that I saw actually. I did see maybe 3 weeks ago, and then actually my wife sent it to me again yesterday, and I was like, oh God damn it, I can't even like remember when we had our discussion and talk to bring it up. But there was a band in well, they were based out of Detroit
Okay.
in the 70s. I think they formed in 73.
Okay. So like right after the Stooges. Yeah.
Right. And like
Yeah.
right as all this, they were the first black punk band.
Oh, okay.
And totally pioneered a ton of the sound, like that became very
Oh
iconic.
shit!
Called
I saw.
Death.
Yeah, I saw that because
Yeah.
they were also like they were into like other genres. They weren't just that. They wound up
100%.
like in
They
like
wound
a,
up
like a
in
funk band or
reggae.
something. Reggae. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, the current two brothers, the two Hackney brothers
Yeah.
that are left
Uh-huh.
out of the original three that were in Death, are now in a reggae band.
Yeah.
But super talented like musicians though. Their sons now play drums, bass, all sorts.
Why
of
is there a picture of you and Uncle Dennis in a punk band?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
You know.
I saw it. Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to shout out Death.
Shout out Death, yeah.
Because I mean, I think forming that at that time, super brave too. In like, because a lot of like black music was being pigeonholed as Motown or nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like, well, where does this fit? And so Clive Davis was involved. Like there was a whole bunch of like really like iconic people in the industry there that were involved that along the way that kind of like shunted them for their name. They were like also like, you're not going to make it as Death. We're not
Yeah.
going to promote you as this. We're not going to really sign you. So they offered him $20,000 to take they did get a record deal offered, but then they didn't take it because of David, the brother that has since passed. Like his like resignation on the name. He just wouldn't budge, and then the other brothers backed him, which is pretty cool too. They
So
seem to have had
punk rock.
a really good
That's
relationship.
punk rock.
That's punk
It
rock.
is fucking punk rock. They're like, no, we're death or nothing.
That's
Yeah.
what makes it punk rock.
But like, listen, if I may be devil's advocate here, it is a little black metal, you know, for how like jangly of a punk band they were. They weren't the most aggressive punk band ever. I'm
Who,
more
Death?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
they weren't like super hardcore. So Death is a little heavy-handed. I'm not saying either side's right. I'm
no,
just saying.
well, and
They don't sound like Death. If you listen to them,
No.
you
It's
would
a bit of a
expect them-
misnomer. Yeah,
you would
it's
expect
not
them to be like
like-
burning churches in Sweden, but
100%.
yeah.
Well, and I think since too, there's been bands that are like it's like really similarly named or the same name basically. And
yeah.
But yeah, no, there were, you know, and I'm swearing I'm going to buy you the LP. That's because it's pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah.
dope thing to add.
I
to the
wonder how
collection.
rare it is, though.
The original pressings there were only 500, so they were going for like 800 on eBay. I will not be getting you.
Yeah,
that.
but are they doing? They did another.
They
run.
did a rerun in 2009.
Oh, great.
When I think with the release of the doco and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like $24 online. So
I
not
mean,
bad. Go
mo-
buy it. It's really good. Politicians in Your Eyes, a good song.
Yeah, I
Freaking
saw
Out.
it.
Yeah, it's good.
Most of my favorite albums, I can't afford original or even like second or third pressings.
Yeah, they were all 45.
Although this gentleman for Christmas a couple years ago got me a signed original pressing of Led Zepp 2, which is like my favorite album that I
have
own.
no memory of that.
It happened.
Just blacked out and pushed a bunch of buttons online.
I thought about it like 2 days ago, actually.
Aw.
Yeah, I
That's
saw
really
it.
awesome.
I think I saw it, and I was like,
I mean, one would
"That
have been
seems
better.
like a
but-
good deal for what this is."
Yeah,
And then I got it.
yeah.
That's dope.
Got it on
cool.
sale. Yeah. No, but it's sick.
That's
I think,
so sick. Yeah.
I'd have to find it, but I think it's actually signed by their manager too. I think it's
Which actually took the value
band-
down.
Yeah, that reduced it a little
No,
bit.
do you know their manager used to be a professional fucking wrestler?
No.
Yeah.
Macho Man used to do that?
Oh my
That's
god!
un-
Yeah,
Mark
Randy
Henry?
Macho
Just
Man
kidding.
Savage used to manage Led Zeppelin.
Sexual chocolate Mark Henry.
Yes.
Closer, actually.
I would imagine.
No, god damn it! Why can't I think of his? It's probably because I woke up 5 minutes before I had to set up gear for this. I'm sorry.
I wish.
I'm gonna add it in at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, it's
and-
right here.
Yeah, and then I'll apologize for not like having recall on it next week. But yeah, he was there's a picture of him like jumping off the top turnbuckle.
Dope.
But yeah, he also looks like a big fucking British meathead too. It's great.
Is he just also into music?
I don't
Management?
remember.
People just probably didn't say no to him.
I'll
And
also
probably
in-
good
you know
quality
what?
and
Good call.
manager.
I'm gonna make a
He's
deal
6'6".
to you guys.
Just go with it.
I'm going to, before errors and omissions next week, also look deeper into his career trajectory.
I think you owe it to your own
Yeah.
collectible.
And him.
Sure. Yeah.
And
his estate.
and his estate.
And the fact that I know so many other like granular things about Led Zeppelin that I
He knows all of their blood type.
Yeah.
I mean,
Turns out all O negatives.
I definitely-
Super crazy.
I definitely know like way too much about how John Bonham's like like his gear and how his kits were built. I know which guitars are recorded on which songs and shit. So I should probably know more about their manager.
Did you say which guitars are recorded on which songs?
Yeah, like which guitars he's playing.
they're
on which
using.
songs.
Oh,
my God.
It just
Yeah.
sounded like it should have been the other way to me.
Yeah,
Which
again,
songs?
I'm not
whatever.
fully
Yeah,
revved
it's
up.
okay.
You know what? You guys like
Do you want us
help
to
me
like take it over?
help me wake up a little bit here. I'm
honestly,
halfway into my first cup of
There
coffee.
you go. Oh.
On repeat, I agree with the way you said it.
It made sense. I got
Yeah.
it.
All right, tell you. Let's pick a fucking card.
Shout out to the human being this morning for my coffee.
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
Cool.
Yeah.
So wait, before we dive into this, I'm gonna need. I am confused about what, because Cartoon Network eventually bought other shows, right, from other networks and put them on Cartoon Network, or is everything on Cartoon Network a Cartoon Network show?
They
Yeah,
had,
was it
they
all
had,
originals?
they had original content, or I guess
Yeah.
like content that they had signed to be on Cartoon Network by itself. But in its inception, they were just like the syndication network for older cartoons.
Okay.
And then
okay.
as
Then they started
as they
making-
developed their own their own programming, it became less about syndication of other cartoons and more about their original programs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm a Nickelodeon kid, but I love Cartoon Network. I love it. I think it's great.
I caught the first wave of Cartoon Network and then aged out like before we got to like second gen Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
So
I was going to say
there's
I
that.
don't know what became of it after a while, but I definitely was down to watch. For
Are
sure.
you doing production assistant shit there about Cartoon Network? Or
Yeah,
should-
well, I'm just
I
gonna
think-
see
well,
what
yeah,
their original.
because I was gonna
content
just start
is.
like running my mouth, but I'm
Yeah,
glad to
go for
hear
it.
that first.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, like I mean,
Did you
I-
have favorites on there?
Oh, dude! I mean, half
for
of this,
sure, right.
half of this leg,
Right.
you know. So I have on here. Well, Ren and Stimpy wasn't there. They were originally Nickelodeon slash MTV, which it's fucking crazy that Ren and Stimpy was on Nickelodeon ever.
You look at the
insane.
content now.
It's insane.
Yeah, the homoeroticism, the toilet humor,
Yeah.
like all of it.
How disgusting
Even just
everything
the-
was.
the
Just
grossness of it all.
Yeah, the illustration.
Like I'll never forget.
Every close up
Like
ever.
they like popped a pimple and just the white part of the ball, just like
Yeah,
bro,
Just
yeah.
it's so vile.
The cat that laid the golden hairball is one of my all-time favorite episodes, and that episode is just a gag fest. And Ren's toothache also a gag fest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Canadian mounted
The Royal Canadian, the
Yes.
Canadian, the yak,
The kilted yaksman?
the kilted yaksman. Yeah. Well, the kilted yaksman's on my foot,
Okay.
shaving, and then I have Muddy Mud Skipper, and then I have Mr. Horse and Ren and Stimpy themselves. And Powdered Toast Man, who I was for Halloween one year. But then, okay, so I have Pinky and the Brain, which were technically
Great.
WB, not Cartoon Network. But then I have Johnny Bravo, Dexter, and that. You know what? Oh no, Cow and Chicken and
Okay.
the Red Devil guy, IR Baboon and I Am Weasel. And then I've been meaning to get Powder Puff Girls on there, or at least Mojo Jojo.
Jojo's good.
But yeah, the rest of it is other cartoons and shit. So I don't have as much Cartoon Network tattoo stuff, but I loved.
That's quite a few though.
Yeah, I loved Dexter. I loved Johnny Bravo. Like huge fans of those.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Dee Dee. What else did I really like from like the early days of Cartoon Network? What do you got for me? Because
Yeah, what do you got?
you've had some time to look now.
So the network began in '93,
Okay,
and their first show was the Moxie Show,
don't know
which
that.
I actually. I think my wife was talking about it yesterday.
That's the other one I want is Space Ghost.
Space
Space
Ghost was
Ghost
the
Coast to
second.
Coast.
Was the
Yeah.
second
Okay,
Cartoon
yeah.
Network show.
That was great.
Dexter's Laboratory and Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Ed, Ed and Eddie, and Courage
and
the
Eddie.
Cowardly Dog. Those all came.
How did I
like-
forget that one?
Those were all like in their first.
Ed,
like,
and Eddie was good, and Courage was good, but I didn't watch them like rabidly enough. That,
No.
like I don't know those ones chapter and verse. Which I'll get. I'll
My
get
yo-
hung out
slightly
to dry
younger
for.
brother did love like Ed
Yeah.
and Eddie more and like that like era just as that came out. But
I
yeah,
think that
never
the
got
writing
that
on
much
all
more.
those shows was strong enough that like if you gave me like if you put that on streaming right now, I would watch both of those as an adult.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's pretty much where I drop out on knowing what Cartoon Network shows are, because then.
Yeah.
But like Sheep in the Big City, I don't know what that is.
Don't know that.
Samurai Jack, obviously. Know what
Samurai
that
Yeah, I know
is.
Samurai Jack. Yeah.
Camp Laszlo. My gym partner is a monkey. Ben 10, Squirrel Boy.
Ben 10 I know.
Ben 10.
Squirrel Boy I know vaguely.
Class of 3000. Chowder is great. Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Secret Saturdays. Generator Rex. Yeah, I don't know any
Yeah,
of these.
those,
Yeah,
that's
well,
where
Uncle
most of
Grandpa. Oh, Uncle Grandpa's super weird.
Oh,
That's
that's very
insane.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I do know.
I also I don't
yeah.
these are Cartoon Network shows from much later, but like Adventure Time was Cartoon Network.
Was it?
Wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, you're right. It
Adventure
was.
Time was, and so
Yeah,
was
you're
the
right.
Adventures
That's
of
great.
Bubblegum. That was good, and then
Oh, yeah, Bubblegum is.
the regular show.
The regular show. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. I
might
definitely
have-
watched some
that
regular
is,
show.
Is the Adventures of Bubblegum, is that a whole show, or is that inside one of the other shows?
No, Bubblegum is a show.
It is. Okay, yeah. But yeah, both regular show and Adventure Time were like still airing when my kids were little, and like
That's what I was
they
gonna
were
say.
ones that like I enjoyed watching because they're like little fever dreamish, little
Yeah.
like there's definitely a little like psychedelia going on in them.
Yeah, and then with Adventure Time, it's dope that there's like the whole. It's basically the world one has ended, and this is like the nuclear fallout world
Yeah.
of fantasy
All right, well,
and everything.
This list is bullshit because they forgot two shows that you guys were able to mention right off the bat. So
What?
Adventure Time and
Adventure
regular
Time.
show. So
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
ChatGPT, why did you not put these on the original list?
They
And they were
told
like,
you.
oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot some.
Sorry, big guy, I forgot some.
Told you about.
I was like, so when I say compile a list of every
deep seek
show,
yeah.
Thanks, Obama.
But Adventure Time, to go what you were saying, that was my little girl's like favorite thing.
well, Adventure Time's like
Adventure-
actually like a pretty deep show.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
the
And
characters develop. There's
she
like,
watched it back to front with me from ages like 3 to 6.
Yeah.
For like every year we would just like rerun the whole series. She
I
was just
think
hooked.
it like harkens back to like OG like Cartoon Network days. you know?
I just love the nonsense of it.
Yeah.
like
yeah. Well, some of it's really nonsensical, and like you said, though, it's kind of it gets
Well, the whole
pretty
thing is
deep
about
and like
Finn's kind of,
his
like,
dad,
journey. Yeah,
and, like
it's
his
like
mom
Finn's
being total
journey.
absentee, like crazy,
and then he has
shitty,
to
weird
like
parents.
come to terms with like he's like the only human after like
The
the
human
apocalypse
boy,
or whatever, or the Mushroom Wars or whatever it is.
Also, like Fairly Odd Parents wasn't on that list.
That's Nickelodeon.
Is that Nickelodeon?
For sure.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I get it again because I was old enough that I
Well,
was
especially
out of
because
the,
that cartoon style, that art style, is very Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it was really.
What about
Dexter-ish,
Gumball?
You know.
Is that
I
one?
said,
We
said
talked about Gumball.
Yeah, we, talked
We
about
actually
Gumball.
mentioned it twice.
Go back to sleep, Eddie.
I thought you said.
I'm just.
The Adventures of Gumball.
No, you said bubblegum.
Oh, I did. Did I say
Yeah, you said
bubblegum?
bubblegum.
You might have said Bubblegum.
I did say
For some
Bubblegum.
reason.
That's why I
knew
was
what
like,
you were
wait,
talking
the
about.
adventure.
It is
You
Gumball.
knew it as.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm on the same page now.
All right. Listen. We're
And
all,
yes, I
we're-
love the adventure. That is
Gumball,
that is
yeah. Gumball's
greatly
crazy.
weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastically strange. Yeah, and my
Only-
my daughter was into that for a minute.
Only
so.
saw a tiny bit of that, but that one
Yeah.
was it stuck out enough to me that I was like, all right, I'll give it respect, but I don't have time for this shit, you know.
Every other like cartoon fanatic that whole time was going, it's not fucking bubblegum.
Oh yeah, somebody
said.
somebody blew a blood vessel listening to me.
Somebody's going to work with a fucking eyeball looking all
A
red.
9-year-old child is like it.
Be more worried than a 9-year-old.
Who's your favorite Adventure Time characters? I have just like such a clear one.
Who you got? Because I
LSP.
LSP's great.
LSP is the most ridiculous thing that's ever been created by a cartoonist.
I mean, I feel like
it's a bold statement.
Prove me wrong.
I feel like Jake is a little too obvious, but I mean he's great in that he's just like he's like his life achievement goals are like make the best sandwich ever.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I vibe a lot of his vibe, you know?
Yeah,
And
I got a
the
lot of
fact that
respect
he
for
can
somebody-
fucking transform into everything and
Yeah.
anything to like rescue them from any number of situations is pretty dope.
Yeah, it's tough not to pick him, right?
I know.
Well, his kids are also pretty unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna.
Rainicorn is crazy.
Yeah.
I was
You
gonna
marry
say,
a crazy one and you get crazy
I
kids.
love how she speaks Korean and he just understands it.
Like Jake is
It's
Jake is like the Cartman of that show, where it's like he's the easiest one for you to be like, of course that's my favorite character, but then you're like, but what about Randy? What about Butters? What about what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like you gotta throw all the other ones out that are like, God, I do love
Tree
them
Trunks
too.
is good too.
Tree Trunks
Yeah.
is good. Yes.
So
Yes.
sexual.
Okay, as
Sexual
tertiary
little-
characters?
Dude, speaking about sexual in fucking in Big Mouth, if you need me, I'll be in the bubble bath. This could be an indictment of me being a terrible parent, but like I've never restricted same philosophy as like my mom had, where it's like I'll never restrict my kids from watching anything. I just reserve the right to like put it in context for them and educate them if it's something that's like outside of their age range, and be like,
So they're probably doing
listen.
anal because she's on her period.
Yeah. Some
Just to be
some
clear, this
Christian
isn't something
girls,
that they do normally. This is
thought
just
that
a
the
once a-
asshole was not the same thing. It didn't mean losing. Yeah, no. But anyway,
so maybe not that hardcore.
Not
Yeah.
that,
but,
not that
no,
out of
but like
range.
honestly, if you let like your very young teenage daughter watch Big Mouth, it's like, well, this is saving me some awkward conversations, but I'm going to have to make sure to put some shit in context here.
Well, plus
you know?
everything on Big Mouth you're getting no later than your freshman year of high school, and that's
Anyway,
late,
right? Yeah,
and that's late.
Yeah, exactly. So, but anyway, my daughter loves Big Mouth, and like,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, Big Mouth is great.
I watched
And
like the
it's
first
heavy. I
season.
remember-
remember it was kind of a rough one for me.
Well,
I don't know why
you didn't like
I
it.
liked
or it was
it.
Just, yeah,
No.
It's just a
I
lot.
liked it, but it was a lot. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think it did that thing where it wasn't like it didn't have an immediate second season, and then I just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, but then it wound up having multiple
and then it
seasons
has
and a
more,
spinoff.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, there's a spinoff. What's the spinoff?
Human Resources.
That's not
It's
small.
just like a-
smallmouth. I thought they were going to go bass.
Bass to mouth.
You know,
Never go ass to trout.
never go bass to.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, big mouth, small mouth. It was right there. But no. So what's that one about?
It's about all of like the
the hormone monsters.
all like in like an office
Okay.
setting kind of thing.
That's actually pretty
It's
fun.
brilliant. Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea. Okay. Fair enough.
That show's very good. Also, if we're I don't want to get too far off, but I don't think we have like adult animated as a card in here, so we can just while we're talking about it, like obviously you got me into, but one of my all time favorites is Archer. Like I love
Archer's
Archer.
great. Yeah.
That's really fucking smart.
So many seasons. What's the FX, right?
Well, Archer
that's
kept being like, "This is the last season.
I
This
know.
is the last season."
And then I,
think
kept
Archer
thinking,
was-
I watched the last season, and then there's like 2 more seasons that I didn't watch.
I think
And go,
Archer
wait,
was one of those shows though that like it had a really small following and it was really niche but like super passionate, and so they always kind of were like trying to outrun the Hangman with the network the whole time they were around and assumed that it was the last season, so they wrote everything like it was like we can cap it off here but also like we're going to show up with some good work. Conan O'Brien said that he was like this close to being canceled the first like 8 seasons he was on TV, and he did it for 28 fucking years. So
I think he's going to be a success one day.
Yeah,
I just think he's got to hang in there.
he's almost there. He
So
just
close.
got to get his big break.
Oh, good.
What other like good adult tunes?
I mean, you referenced South Park. That's always,
of course,
always
South
a good
Park.
one.
Yeah. I liked Family Guy. I did. I know that the
Yeah.
South Park guys hate it.
We
and,
also
like,
didn't.
I
also
mean, I
didn't.
think
he
it's
got
reductive. It's
Yeah.
like I think the whole point there was like he's like I can just keep doing the same thing, and they'll keep watching it. Look,
Because-
the dog's
because
an
the-
alien now.
because the-
American Dad.
because
you know
the-
what I mean? It's
well,
just like it's just like that whole thing. And it's not that there weren't good jokes in there. I agree with you. It's like if you couldn't be entertained by it, I think that's kind of a lie.
Yeah.
but. I do think like it's like a striving at infinitely quotable pop cultural reference. It's
in a different,
super
in a different way
referential.
than
It's-
South Park, obviously.
Yeah. Sure,
Yes,
because-
because South Park has more to say week to week.
Exactly. Family Guy is a lot lazier in terms
Yeah.
of like the plot drive writing. Like the plots are all pretty across the middle of the plate, but
Yeah.
then like those like esoteric like cutscene like reference based bits were hilarious.
Yeah.
And every once in a while they get the physical humor thing like super like
They
the
do.
frog out the window thing. Like
Right. Very quotable. I mean, yeah, and
Yeah.
it's totally good for all that.
Yeah.
It is. It's fun.
I love when he is like, I don't know, he's saying something to he's like making a point to his kids, and he's like, "Isn't that right, Bing Crosby?" And Bing Crosby
Yeah,
walks in,
just
he's
out
like,
of-
"That's right,
That's right,
Peter."
Peter.
And if
In
they
his
get out of line,
dulcet-
you can always hit him
dulcet-
with a bag of sweet Valencia oranges.
That's right. Yeah,
It won't leave. It'll let him know who's boss, and it won't leave a mark.
bruises. Yeah,
He's like, I don't know, Bing. That sounds kind of. He takes his belt off. And, oh, you.
just the abusive Bing comes straight out of nowhere.
I do
It's
have
great.
on the cartoon like I have Peter fighting the giant chicken, which
giant
always
chicken.
fucking
Yeah.
killed me.
So
too.
we didn't actually talk about Adult Swim, which we have to
Yeah?
to complete Cartoon Network because
Well, full circle. We did talk about Common Side Effects, which is the most recent addition to the
I thought
Adult
that was
Swim.
it's on HBO.
But it's
Oh,
it's,
HBO is,
it's an
yeah.
Adult Swim production.
Got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Robot Chicken,
Robot Chicken's nuts.
which
Seth Green's best work.
yeah, hands down. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Him as Scott Evil.
Scott Evil. I was
wait,
gonna
but
say,
also he was good in the
Austin
Italian
Powers.
Job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When he does the impression of Jason Statham in the Italian Job, it's great. Oh man, some rub.
I love his. He just the problem with his actual acting is that he just played. They're like, okay, go be you, be petulant. It's just
Petulant and slightly
Seth Green.
neurotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's but it's great at times when it's written in well. It's like nailed it.
I feel like in Can't Hardly Wait is when you get a real glimpse of the real Seth Green,
Yeah.
the closest thing to him.
Yeah. Seth Green actually went to he either went to my high school or like one of like the high schools right around us, like intermittently, like for like socialization purposes.
Was he a
when
homeschool
was, well, he's the Hollywood kid. They had
Well,
on-set,
that's true. Yeah,
on-set
sorry.
tutors a lot, you know.
yeah, that's amazing.
Um,
Oh, that's cool. Is he
yeah.
from Jersey though?
I believe so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Or maybe that's
yeah.
where part of the family had a base.
I
or
just
something.
remember hearing something. Also, this was before the internet when you could just make bullshit up and no one would call you on it. So
Yeah.
it's entirely possible. But
Those were the Delaware River greens.
when I was little, real little, until second grade, I went to kindergarten 1 and 2. I went to a prep school because my grandfather owned a business and had money to put me into prep school.
Fancy.
Yeah. It was like fucking Hogwarts, dude. It was
Yeah,
nuts.
right.
Yeah, but that school,
This was 10 3/4.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
The wife from
one
who's the boss, I can't remember her name now, but she's from New Jersey, and she went there K through 12.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
So,
Okay,
shout out St.
Mrs.
Mary's
Boss.
Shout out St. Mary's Hall Doan Academy.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Also look it up.
It
on
burned
the
down
internet.
3 years ago, but it's fine.
Also
Don't-
look it up
don't
on
look
the
it up.
internet and tell me it doesn't look like fucking Hogwarts. And like there's a bunch of cunty little white kids with sweaters tied around their shoulders running around that place. Yeah.
That's my. So my wife went to a really like crazy prep school for high school.
Yeah.
And it was like she always it's like the craziest kids, just like the rich run amok, like you wouldn't believe. It's crazy, the stories.
It's like the school in the Mighty Ducks 3.
Wild.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's also this is telling too. If you want to know the type of school it was, their best athletic endeavor for the high school team was the boys' crew. Yeah, they were awesome.
It would have only been that or polo.
Midnight sky kayaking,
Yeah.
sea kayaking.
We have a great Skull and Bones chapter.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Anything else from Adult Swim that we're forgetting too? Because
Well, I mean, there's Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, great, so good. You should have a meatball. The fact that you don't have a
Hello, guys.
it's kind of amazing, actually.
yeah, it should.
And I mean,
Or at
it's
least
Jersey
Carl.
too. Takes place in Jersey.
I was
Carl.
gonna say it would be tough to not put Carl on
Yeah.
there because I feel like most of the tattoos on here are like, unless it's like the main character, like Beavis and Butthead and Ren and Stimpy, like had to be on there, but like are like a silly version of the character. Like all the South Park kids are. I have like Werewolf Kyle. I have Mysterion for Stan.
for Stan,
Or Kenny. Excuse me. I have Professor Chaos for
Chaos,
Butters.
yeah.
I have the Coon for Cartman, and then I have Bad Clone Stan. Yeah, which is
Bache, Chomp.
Bad Chomp. I also have for the Simpsons. I have
The
I
fish, the mutated.
Yeah, I have
fish.
Homer licking the poison dart frog, and then I have a
Awesome.
koi version of the mutant fish.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I think you should get from Aqua Teen. You should get the Moonanites.
The
Okay.
Moonanites
But
are
it should be your
great. They're
only
such
color tattoo.
flippant little bastards. It's great.
I
Just
do-
in the middle of all your black
All
tattoo,
the
just
black-
and just the Enignot and
I have. This is the only color I have on my whole body. Are the celery and the carrot on my culinary shield.
It's awesome. Yeah, that's a great one. There's Adult Swim.
Squidbillies. I never really watched it, but
yeah.
dude,
That's great though. Honestly, that's pretty.
I didn't watch
the
it.
Venture Brothers is
Venture
pretty funny.
Brothers, yeah.
really funny.
Yeah, I feel like I did miss some really good comedy not watching more of that. I had like a run where I did watch just a ton of Robot Chicken, but that whole like era that we're talking about there, I didn't see enough of.
Their shorts are. I mean, the how fast that goes and how much they pack into like 3 seconds is so impressive.
Yeah.
Robot Chicken.
It's like Vines for like adult comedy.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. We were talking about how they need to bring back to Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh yeah.
So bad right now.
Yeah.
Like the fact that doesn't exist in today's space is damn near criminal.
You have so many.
Damn, dude,
you
that
have
lane
so
is
many infinitely
so wide.
lampoonable category celebrities right
Yeah.
now to put on there.
You drive a train through that hole. Come on.
Yeah.
Good God.
The Kardashians,
Like how all the this whole like
It's like
It's-
Taylor Swift versus Kim Kardashian in Celebrity Deathmatch.
I'm
Tell me,
watching.
take my money.
take my money.
Yeah.
God.
Are
you
go
gonna
ahead, pick something. Sump
Is that
them.
me?
Sump them.
Septic tanks.
Rhymes with Yanks. I'll never forget that. That's the greatest Aussie rhyming slang. That's what they call us seppos down there.
They call us seppos because
Seppos because it's septic tank
rhymes with
rhymes
yank.
with yank.
Wow.
So if you ever hear that, hey, goddamn.
Why do they say things like that? Like
Goddamn
it's supposed to
seppos?
like, be a logical way.
It's-
like
it's rhyming
we're
slang.
supposed
It's
to
a
get-
removed
so
meaning.
many other things rhyme with yanks.
Yeah.
Also, you put a third layer. in.
cranks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what they. I mean, that's the beauty of any rhyming slang is that it's both totally arbitrary at a point and then also secondarily removed in meaning.
You used to live up the apples and pears. Stairs. Apples and pears. Stairs.
Yeah, but I would just be like, this conversation is going to take twice as long as it needs to. Because everything you say, you're going to need to translate it right
out
back.
my- let me get out my
we're
codex.
starting from the same origin language. This is unnecessary.
It's not like one of you speaks only Hindi.
Yeah,
And then
we speak
and
the
then-
same language, but you're going to have to
But
secondarily
you
break
only
down
speak
everything.
Urdu? Oh, we're going to have to go back to the beginning with it.
That's- yeah. So actually,
I'm more of a
on the card,
Bashti guy.
is Pioneer Town Experiences.
Oh, my God.
Is that like where everyone's pretending to be
Yes.
a thing?
Yes. Yeah, you got
This is
old timey prospect.
This is so close to problematic for me. I just cannot.
Really?
Are you triggered?
A little bit.
Did you used to work at one?
I was abused at one. No, I'm just kidding. No. So you hold on. You mean like the old school mining town experiences out here or something?
Or wait,
Is that what you mean? Because when I
mean,
took that was like those, like the Virginia colony things,
like Williamsburg?
and Williamsburg, right?
That too.
That counts.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
those hate them.
because they
Hate 'em.
You hate them because they whitewash and they just like pull all the slavery out
Just-
of it. They don't bother to address that.
It's just like, isn't this quaint? Oh, and it's just like, look at her over there churning butter. I was like, you know what she wouldn't have been doing?
churning that damn butter.
Churning the goddamn butter.
Yeah,
but
she'd eat it, but
she would.
she's
skin
not.
bitch would be. Yeah,
She never
eating the
touched the
pastries
teat.
from it.
Yeah,
it would
Not
be,
involved in the process.
It would be.
she would barely be making the pastry. She'd just
Yeah.
be eating them.
100%.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
It would be so hard.
And complaining about how hard it is to be a mother in the 1700s.
it would be so hard to get funding for those places if you wanted to do it the right way.
Ooh, dude, let's do that.
And it would be so hard to
100%.
get
You're right.
willing.
That's why they wouldn't exist. that
willing
way.
actors to
Yeah.
play the roles that needed to be filled.
You just need to
Although-
find. You just need to find like militant enough black people that would be like, "Hey, listen, we're doing this for the right reasons. Like, it's gonna suck on the daily, but like, we're not actually." going
those
to-
people
yeah.
would just get harassed out of existence.
Yeah,
They,
for sure.
That is so.
You can never do
that's
it.
gotta
And you
be-
should-
that's
yeah.
from a place of privilege. We're sorry.
That's why they. That's why.
This is
That's why every couple of years they just make a movie about it because it's the
yeah.
only
They're like,
forum.
we've got to do something.
Yeah,
this
it's the
is
only forum that you
egregious.
can- yeah, you can.
But-
Yeah,
This
you
is
can't
actually-
like harass people about a movie that's already been out there and
Yeah.
done. And
Oh,
yeah.
well, we did it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's done.
It is really interesting though, because up until this moment,
You never
it's
thought
not,
about
well, it's
that?
not like I go to them
Sure.
every weekend.
No,
It's not like
I've never
I'm
been
at
to
like
one,
a.
so.
Yeah, I don't think
Also,
I've ever been to one either.
You haven't been to one. I haven't been to one since I was maybe 12 years old, and at that point, you haven't like thought enough about the
yeah,
atrocities.
you don't know.
No.
You're not
Slavery,
ready to to unpack all that.
I mean, having said that, I was old enough that I had like seen Roots and it like scarred me, but like, but it wasn't like my brain
As well
wasn't
it should.
working in that whole. It was like, oh, these guys used to just push around a fucking hoop with a stick to play around. Like that
Yeah,
was
right,
my
you're
thought
like-
process when I was there. It was never like
It's a shitty toy.
Hey, wait a second, weren't there supposed to be? Yeah,
Crimes against
Where's all the,
humanity.
where's all the people
Where are the
of color
crimes?
around here? This is a little. Yeah. So for me, it's just like, you know what it's adjacent to is that part of the fucking wedding industry, wedding industrial complex that we have in this country that is including of like colonial mansions of the South, aka
like a
plantation
plantation
weddings.
wedding.
yeah.
That is disturbing.
Okay.
The amount of people who even want to do that. Like that's where it's weird. Okay, do whatever the fuck you want. Like I don't own these properties. I'm not going to tell you how to do your wedding.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous to spend that much insane amounts of money on anyone's wedding. None of us are aristocrats.
Oh yeah.
That is completely out of the playbook of the.
Well-
That's how they created the whole wedding. That's why I call it that. It's because
watched-
literally that is not how anyone has been married in human history, except for the uber wealthy, rich, elite people across history. And
I
we've
watched
made it a
some
thing you have to do.
Texas oil daddy spend $60,000 on flowers for his daughter's wedding when we
100%.
worked at the Broadmoor. So like it's
I saw what was the Fertitta's daughter got married.
Oh, it was like a
multi-million dollar
wedding, right?
at
Yeah.
Red Rock. Yeah,
Insane.
insane. So I mean, but that is what they used to do. But now it's like every person feels like they need to spend X percentage of their on a ring, and it's I'm like, these are made up fucking rules.
It's very gross.
Think outside the box.
Okay,
You know?
real quick,
That's all I would say.
real quick, while we're back on plantations, though, I will say, like, in the same lane as appreciating that, like, the Nazis had great unis and stuff like that. Like,
Trains ran on time.
like a plantation is gorgeous in terms of like the I don't know, the architecture's pretty, and it's like very like I think that
Upkeep was a bitch.
there's a certain romanticism about like a plantation completely outside of the what was going on a plantation during the slavery era.
They should just be doing all that. Have that all going on during your wedding. Reenacting all that. Are we still on the wedding there? Probably not.
Reenacting.
Yeah, that's
so off camera.
That's the new rule. Is if you have a plantation wedding, there have to be like
you have to include
there has to be like
Plantation wedding.
yeah, there has to be like they're pretending that there's atrocities going on.
Yeah, there'll be
In the background. Yeah.
Screams in the distance.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
no.
Right.
You should not want that.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. It's just like the way you want that, and just never anyone out there. Don't ever invite me. I'm not coming. Not that you would, but it's so awkward. I don't want to be a part of that.
I
It's
love
crazy that
witnessing a train wreck more than anything in the world, though.
online. That's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's fair.
Like there's video, but like I don't get it. One, two. I get what you're saying. I mean, are they idyllic looking, kind of like these like long lawns and everything's well manicured? Sure, but it's like
Bucolic.
so is a golf course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Go to a
This-
clubhouse.
This is like it's like a farm mansion. You know, I think they're pretty.
is
they are aesthetic. If you just aesthetic,
Purely on aesthetics. Purely on aesthetics.
Here's a question. Are the Challenger Centers, are those considered like Pioneer Town experiences?
I don't know what that is.
A Challenger Center? You know what Challenger Center is?
Do they like pretend like a rocket blows up?
Yeah, no, well, no.
Okay.
Ideally not.
All right.
Ideally, the scenario
scarring
does
from our
not go
childhood.
that direction.
Oh, you remember watching that live?
No, it's like, like we went there as kids and like everyone, you like pretend to be in like a mission control and everyone is like,
You talking about space camp?
it's
It sounds like space.
you go for a day.
You talking about space day camp?
That also implies that it's more than one day.
Okay.
Where was it?
I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, where did you-
So
was
you're
this Cape
you're-
Canaveral?
You're putting me on some new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I get to be Ed Harris? Oh, I think this could be our finest hour.
Yes, you
So
get to
unbuttoned
be
vest
Sandra
the whole
Bullock.
time?
Is he
You get to
sweating
be
in
Sandra
every
Bullock.
scene? I think so.
Oh, dude, speaking of the Deep South and racism and sweating in every scene, go back and watch A Time to Kill again. It is the sweatiest movie you've ever. It is the sweatiest movie you've ever. Everybody's dripping sweat and glistening in that entire movie. Ashley Judd looks like you took her out of a pool at one point.
Any
in that
movie, any movie based on a John Grisham book is only going to be filled with sweaty actors.
Bro,
It's like they went, hard. What's the theme for this one?
Wet.
They were just
let's
walking
set it
around
in a
with like,
bayou.
spray bottles, misting people in between takes for sure.
Oh, God.
It's crazy.
That's wild.
It's also a tremendous fucking.
I think the
movie.
sweatiest film I've
That
ever
was
seen
a
was
John Grisham book, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
I think it was his first one.
because he writes everything that takes place in fucking Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
Did he
It's the
write
humidity.
Get out of there.
Good and Evil too?
What?
Did he? I tried to make you watch it one time, and it does move slow. But did he write Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil as well?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's
Okay.
him. I can see the name of that author in my head, and I can't retrieve it.
That's like that's Kevin Spacey, a young Jude Law, and John Cusack.
yeah.
Yeah.
The sweatiest film I've ever seen was Black Snake Moan, I think.
Oh, that's sweaty too. Yeah.
Again, Deep South. It's,
They have air conditioning.
older.
Guys.
Well, yeah.
But it just does seem like everyone just
It's
is
like Blues
okay
Club.
being
It's just like
a
they're
lot
like
sweatier.
It's like that's one of the best soundtracks too.
Yeah.
Black Snake
Oh
Moan.
yeah. You
Side note.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
Speaking of good Southern soundtracks, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Yeah.
We were saying how we have to mention that
Yeah.
at some point.
I
yeah,
think,
that's so
I'm pretty
good.
sure that is a card,
Okay,
but yeah,
all right.
it's a fucking great movie.
Goddamn amazing.
Tim Blake Nelson.
But I guess my question was: is a Pioneer Town experience just any kind of experience where the staff is pretending to be
That's a good.
I think it has.
employed,
I think,
you know.
in my opinion, that it has to be tied to like a period out of time. So,
So space travel is not, common for. I think it's more. I think it should be an experience that you can't normally have.
I mean, people aren't
unless you're really wealthy.
People
again.
aren't-
And have a time machine.
People aren't tanning hides and churning butter and making everything out of wood with hand tools anymore. People are still employed by NASA.
Are you putting out fires
for now
in the electrical bay every day?
No,
Is that something you're doing?
no.
You wake up every day and you
Replacing
spacewalk out on
O-rings.
the wing and
Yeah.
you replace the solar panel?
No, but I'd love to.
Yeah,
I'm not.
But
I'm not-
you can do that if you go to a Challenger Center
That's cool.
and pretend for a day.
I'll allow it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good argument.
Yeah. I mean, are the people there pretending to be acting in a
For the sake of my argument, yes.
for the sake of anyone's argument? I'm
Just so it doesn't crumble immediately upon scrutiny.
I'm gonna have to make this uphold for just a little longer.
Don't look it up.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't Google.
Where did
that
you do
one.
this?
Yeah.
Where was this at? Are there like lots of them all over the place?
I know of at least one or two.
Okay. I've
think
just never
that-
heard of it.
I
Yeah.
think that
That's cool,
Aaron, it just does a bunch of DMT, and he thinks that he's had experiences that didn't happen.
They're all
like that
implanted.
donut place,
Nice.
where they like made him eat a donut on a microphone. Apparently,
Oh no, that was real.
though. No. Oh, I have
Oh,
an
it's
omission
too
from
real.
that episode too. Carl's Donuts. Have you been there?
Yes,
I have
no.
not.
No? On
I've
Sunset?
been to Carl's Jr.
Kojo? This is
Kojo.
Carl's daddy. And it's full of donuts. No, they sell out so early. They are OG, I think from 1960, which in Vegas terms is like
Colorado
it's literally
Springs
been
had
here forever.
Amy's Donuts, which was the same thing. It's like
Okay.
It's like at some point in like the 50s and 60s, they were like, everybody open a donut shop.
Yep.
You got 60 years worth of legs in it.
Yep. If it wasn't ice cream, it was donuts.
Yeah.
That's how it worked. Yeah. But yeah, that I just wanted to shout them out.
Okay.
They're really solid.
I think
Appreciate
the
good coffee, good donuts.
You can like directly measure how much a person likes donuts by what time they're willing to get up to go get them. Because the
Yeah,
good places do.
sure.
They sell out like
They're like by 8
7,
o'clock.
Or
They're
how,
already done.
Or how
Yeah.
late in the day someone's willing to walk into a donut
That's
shop
true.
and purchase a donut. too.
They measure the same thing.
Yeah.
You're like 1:30 p.m., sir.
It's like
Oof.
not only will you wake up for
You
the
don't
good
give a
ones,
shit.
but you'll
Well, you
just
just-
you'll
can you just give each
cruise
one-
in at 3 o'clock for a stale one and not
Yeah,
give
will
a
you
fuck.
can you just knock on all of them so I can see which one's the softest?
Tap
The
on
least
tap on with
sonorous.
the back of a spoon. Ooh, I don't like that.
that sounds like a creme brulee. I'm done.
That sounded like tone wood.
that one sounds harder than Palo
I
Santo.
hate when I pick.
So I guess
dude.
I do
Across
not
the
fuck
board,
with-
yeah,
I
no,
do not.
we do
No. We've never really been.
We never
You've been
have.
to one.
You-
I
you're
I
the only
can't
one
say
who
that I
has.
would
And
fuck with
would
one.
You fuck with one again? Yeah, you would.
I would really. Well, no.
Look at that face.
Okay, here's the thing.
Would you go to
I would,
fuck with them?
I would only go. Maybe. I would only
It's
go.
the dresses.
I
get
would
it.
only go to one once more, but I feel like going with 40, almost 40-year-old perspective versus being there with 11-year-old perspective would be an interesting experience.
I'll tell you.
I'd
Just
love
because
to-
you want to ask interesting questions.
perhaps. Right?
I tell you what, I would go with
Trouble.
Eddie.
Rabble rouser.
I would definitely go with Eddie.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm here to
Eddie would
rouse
ask
rabbles.
Yeah, Eddie would ask a lot of interesting questions.
wait.
We should go to one as an extra
Yeah.
content.
For,
Yeah.
for the Patreon.
Oh,
We
him?
should
He's
go-
just my +1. Anyway, I have questions
Yeah.
about some
Answer
of the
him.
following.
Answer
Hey.
him.
Hey, real question. Does your pussy stink?
Just not a lot of showering I'm seeing around here. That's all,
All right. So, Johannes Depp, Johnny Depp.
Oh.
I feel like, as far as actors go, this is the easiest one for you to hop into because you're
Yeah.
you're admittedly you don't think you're very good at these ones, but Johnny Depp's that's a.
I'm just
meatball.
terrible with names a lot to recall at times.
That's why you have me, Eddie.
You know,
okay?
and it's
know
weird.
that one, though.
Historical shit, it just sticks. It sticks in my brain.
Yeah.
Like something I should remember, and then it just does. But other pop culture stuff, I'm real hit or miss. That's all. That's what I mean.
It's
by it.
repetition. I mean,
It is.
you
That's true.
you went to school for it, so it was just kind of
Yeah.
like pounded
Drilled
into
in.
your head. And at this point, I have a PhD in cinema from
Yes.
how many movies I've watched. So yeah.
So I always defer to you if we're at work. I was just like, just go ask Jason. I don't know.
Johnny Depp, though, we'll start here. I just rewatched The Ninth Gate. Did you guys see that one by any chance?
Oh, we're not going to start with this trial.
No,
I'm
I
just kidding.
definitely
I'm
want to get
kidding.
into that
Okay.
for sure. Also, directly next to the Johnny Depp card.
I thought it was his best acting performance,
I
honestly.
think I left it in. No, never mind.
Did you put the card back again?
No, I didn't. But I swore that right next to Johnny Depp was Amber Heard, and it wasn't.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would be great. Amber Unheard.
Oh God,
I think that's the documentary that needs to be made.
I didn't want to start with it, but let's just
No,
start
that's
with
fine.
It.
That's
Let's
what
just
we can
start
get away
with it.
from. I'm just.
I don't really
listen,
care about it.
I didn't.
I'll throw it out
really
there.
much
I
either,
don't care about it
honestly.
at all.
I don't care about it at all either, but I watched the documentary,
There you
and
go.
when what I gleaned from the documentary is that's two very toxic people
Yeah.
that shouldn't have
That's
been.
what it seems like.
It's tough enough to make one toxic person and one normal person work in a relationship. It's
100%.
impossible to make two toxic people work in a relationship.
It just ends as crazy as you think it would.
Yeah,
As crazily as you think, and
It's like substance abuse, physical abuse, and somebody shits in somebody's bed.
I was gonna say
Right.
if the term malicious poop comes up in a relationship, I'm gonna walk away.
I also said, and Caden was fucking cracking up when I said it. It was like, but like really though, I'd let her shit in my bed. you know?
That's different. That's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
it is a little. The inspiration is different there.
She's hot enough. I'll do a little laundry. Is all I'm saying.
It's different.
Right.
You know,
right.
That's different.
Right. Wasn't Odell Beckham Jr. into that?
being
ODB?
pooped on. Is
Yeah.
it? Is it
I
him?
thought it was him. I'm so sorry if it wasn't.
Yeah,
That's definitely-
We're gonna like
allegedly. I'm gonna put
let's
allegedly
look,
on
let's
that.
look into
big
who
time.
it was.
Okay.
Because regardless of who allegedly liked being pooped on, that's not something I want to throw. Listen.
You don't just say Stanley Steamer
listen.
and then
He
you
played
like.
for the Giants, and I'm still trying to defend the guy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
So,
totally fair. I
Yeah.
am not trying to slander anyone.
Real quick,
It is just what I
Aaron
legitimately
while
thought.
Aaron looks that up and we're off on a tangent.
I'm terrible at names,
Speaking of the Giants, I talked to you about this very briefly. The Giants have done the unthinkable, and they have hired somebody that I like enough that I'm not rooting for the Giants, but like it makes me hate the Giants less. What's up?
ChatGPT's not even going to touch this one. They're like, I don't want to give you a wrong answer and have you going out
my
into the
God.
world and spreading
Would you
poop
use deep-
lies.
They know what's going on. Yeah,
That said,
We need a superior AI.
that being said, it was Tom Brady. No,
Oh, I wish.
there was a viral
I don't need
internet
more
rumor
reasons.
in 2000s, 2010s about an NFL player supposedly having a sexual fetish involving being pooped on.
Right, but and I will say this too. I remember from memory, it was they have like a whole like suitcase for like
Cleanup?
cleanliness and everything afterward. I do
And leftovers?
appreciate that.
John-
Leftovers, you got to have stool samples.
You gotta leftovers.
Stool samples.
John McAfee of McAfee antivirus fame.
Terrible human being.
Yeah, he liked being pooped on. That
He
we can
deserved to be.
Shit
that-
right in his mouth, please.
No,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
he liked that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a whole like hammock rig, and he used to
Wow.
pay like cleaning ladies like just extra money to come and it's dark.
Would he kill them afterwards so that they
No.
never?
No, because I watched one of these ladies get interviewed, and like there's
So much
something
poop everywhere.
No, she's like, and then
It was
he would have us
traumatizing.
sit in the hammock, and then we would poop in his mouth. Yeah.
The cleaning lady?
The clean. Oh, so it was about.
So he was getting.
It was a lot of people. It wasn't, but
I hope
the
they got
one
a different
cleaning lady
rate.
that they interviewed, like in the documentary, was like will be burned into my brain forever, because it's like I was just thinking about her sitting in a hammock above John McAfee and shitting in his mouth.
That's
great.
actually amazing. I just hope they got paid different rates.
Oh yeah, they got it.
There was like a maid
based on
rate.
they got a bump.
size,
They got
sex based on
they got a poop
size.
bump.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Volume,
mass,
fiber.
mass. Yeah.
Fiber.
Yeah.
Fiber.
Text.
How much
tone,
oatmeal?
fiber per
how much
gram.
oatmeal would you say you eat? Strongly agree. Agree.
The Bristol stool softness chart
So Johnny Depp, though, I just
doesn't like poop as much.
I just watched The Ninth Gate again. So The Ninth Gate is like about a rare book like dealer who gets hired by this client who has like a private collection. He has a printing company, but he also has a private collection of just books about Satan and satanic rituals and stuff like that. And he gets this one book that was allegedly co-written by Lucifer himself with this Italian 17th century Italian author. And he got burned at the stake with all of his books, and there were only 3 surviving copies. And he had one, and he was trying to verify its authenticity against the other 2 copies, and things happen. But it's It's a good movie. It's not like incredible, but it made me want to get into the rare book world for a living. That's what I want to be next, is a rare book dealer. First edition.
You just
Le-
jump
I think
right
you
into
just
that.
get right into that.
Leather-bound first editions, you know.
What the fuck?
You know, he gets for a song an all 4 volumes first edition Don Quixote in that movie, and it was like, I need that in my right next to my Harry Potter books. Yeah,
That'd be great, though.
you guys aren't into this.
No,
That's fine.
I was on my phone. No,
Well, the rare books thing. I mean, the
Trying to
rare
figure out
books
what
are
the-
cool, but I don't think that's for you.
It probably isn't.
No.
Yeah. But
I
it's
feel like you should have like a library degree or
Why
something.
don't you just hold on to the books you have until they become rare?
I'll be dead before any of them are worth any money.
It'll be way easier.
They're all every book I own is still worth the exact amount in U.S. and Canadian dollars that's printed on the back of it.
Probably less.
Yeah.
Books depreciate.
They're depreciating immediately. They're like a car. You drove it off the lot, man.
Get your greasy ass fucking fingers on these pages.
Oh, this is twice bookmarked. We're done.
There's coffee stain in this one.
Yeah.
Is that jelly?
Are you a book? Speaking of this, though, are you a write in your book margins kind of person?
Yeah, but not for Harry Potter.
No, probably doesn't need it.
Yeah, you
no, but
did.
for like more like
Yeah,
maybe
I-
slightly
I-
more academic or
Yes.
not like not only, but like adjacent to
I
academic.
used to underline like things I liked in Kurt Vonnegut books. Yeah.
Okay.
I was.
See, I'm
I
not
was
a writer.
reading
I'm
one
a
of your Kurt
highlighter.
Vonnegut books, and I was like, "Oh, this man was taking notes in these things." You circled all the asshole drawings too. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah. Well, there's not that many.
I'm just kidding.
There's just one.
It's just one.
It's just one.
It's like the third fucking page. He's like, "Here's an asshole."
Here's a
You're like,
butthole.
"What is happening?"
It's just an asterisk.
yeah.
Really
Emphasis
looked like
on
a
the
cat
ass.
butthole.
He just had
Yeah.
such a great, like, dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never really written in my books. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not against doing it. It just I was never called to do it. The Holy Spirit never told me to write in my books.
Yeah. I just don't like write. I don't know.
Don't write in that book.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll take notes on a sheet of paper, but like I've done it in margins of like textbooks I didn't give a shit about.
Textbooks.
You know what I mean? Like that
textbooks,
shit. Sure, I don't
in
care. I'll highlight them.
'cause
I'll do whatever. But
in
I don't
college,
like
I bought
destroy-
those. So
like,
yeah,
like, I feel like I'm destroying my book if I write in it.
yeah.
Some of them now.
I'll tell you this: I've never gone back to anything that I've written in a book.
So that's I'm like,
Yeah, there's the problem. That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
why I don't write it. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
am I really going to refer
When will I
back to
ever
this?
go back to this?
Yeah.
Real quick, I remember walking into a Chick-fil-A one time, and I went to use the restroom, and I walked past an employee on her break doing Bible study, and I was like, what is happening right now? like there's no final exam on this that you have
She's like,
to
I'm
be,
at orientation.
like studying that deeply this text, you know, that it's like a read it once, glean from it what you need, and then every once in a while refer back, be like, there was a thing, and I'm just a little fuzzy on, let me go back and refer to it. But like, yeah, I really don't think you need a couple hours a week devoted to just like studying this. But just have it at the house. You can you can look at it any time
100%.
if you want to go back for reference. You know, I got one right there. Yeah.
I saw this comic making a like funny ass about the Bibles, books in the Bible, and it was like, this is like 2000. This is like 1600 years ago. Like, are we sure the guy was called? It was like Matthew.
Is Matt? Yeah.
Like, hey, John, get over here. Really, Paul? This is what we're. And did the Ephesians ever write back? I don't know. You know what I mean?
That bit is great. I
yeah,
remember
you see
that.
it? Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, this guy keeps writing to us.
Stop.
What's the fuck-
Can we tell him
Got
to
another
stop?
letter from that guy.
How does he keep finding postcodes to Ephesus?
Yeah.
God damn
Is that
it.
the same guy who talks about like how crazy it was that Paul wrote letters to like entire cultures of people?
Yes.
And he's like,
Yeah.
he's like,
It's a fair point. You're like,
Yeah.
he's like,
the
if my
ball's on
grandpa,
you.
if
Like,
my grandpa wrote a letter to the Japanese to be less gay, I'd put him in a home.
yeah, be like, Aaron to China says, yeah, it's like what?
Dear
Like,
China.
Dear China. Like, what would.
Love your noodles.
A letter from
That is just.
a letter from Jason
level
to the
of-
Icelandics. Stop
Right.
eating from my fermented shark. It's fucking gross.
Oh my God. Hey, the Dutch. Please stop.
Careful. We have a Dutchman here.
Yeah, that's true.
We have a non-flying Dutchman.
Or no, is
A
it
grounded
no? It's the
Dutchman.
Swedes. It's the Swedes anyway. I'll go with the Swedes. Surströmming, right? Isn't that Dutch? Or is that Dutch or is that the Swedes?
Yeah, I'm lost.
Surströmming. That
The
fucking fermented canned fish thing.
Yeah, that's isn't that Norwegian?
Or is it Norwegian?
I should know this.
It's Finnish.
I should know this, but Scandinavia is not my lane.
Scandinavian's a good
Yeah.
good guess.
I think
It
it's
is Scandinavian.
Yeah, I watched a guy try to eat
We
it
narrowed it
twice. I've seen a guy try to eat it
Broad
twice,
He
and he
opens the
throws
can
up.
and throws up. Yeah,
It's just like
Yeah.
immediate.
And he
wrenching.
like the second time he
that's
goes
rough.
back and he's like, I'm gonna try to eat it like the right way. I'm gonna put it on a sandwich with all this other stuff.
Yeah,
and he takes a bite. He's like, nope, still the worst thing I've ever eaten.
That food item is like, hey, hold my durian. Okay,
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
so.
Durian's not bad.
I think the Dutch actually. I think it is Dutch in Amsterdam or some. I think it's in Amsterdam that they have a like a museum of the world's.
Anne Frank's house.
Yes.
Franco.
They have that
Hacienda.
museum too. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, but they have the museum of. I think it's like the world's most like. I don't know what what the adjective they use. Not like disgusting foods, but like the world's most divisive foods or something like that.
Okay.
And it's like a really cool little museum. And it's like
I'd go to
it's
that museum.
durians in there.
I'd go
and-
to that museum.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's not like super huge, but there's like a whole walk around space, and you can see and try stuff, and it's like
Hey, subscribe to the Patreon. If we get enough money, we'll go to that
We'll go
too.
there.
Right after the Pioneer.
we'll
Town.
vomit all over the
Do
place.
they have vomit bags everywhere?
Right? Yeah, it's like 1,000-year egg. Have you ever had 1,000-year egg?
I have not had one, but what are they like buried in ash or some shit? Right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's fucking gnarly, man.
It's
Why?
not for 1,000 years.
Why would
But
you?
those
No,
are different.
Spoiler
Well, there's
alert.
century eggs too, right? That's different.
Yeah.
Century eggs are different.
They're-
By order of magnitude.
Yeah, 1/10 is potent.
Sorry, we're such smart asses.
And then what's the one with the duck inside still?
Oh, a balut egg.
Balut.
Yeah,
Pass on that.
gross.
And then
Yeah, I don't need to crunch through my eggs like that.
One time, someone did a
This
report
egg needs texture.
in a culinary.
Inside.
Someone did a report in a culinary setting, and they talked about these eggs that were peed on by Chinese virgin boys,
Oh.
and they're a delicacy.
You had me until you said boys.
I had Eddie until I said virgin because he's like a little bit more experienced in his pee.
I was.
Yeah.
My eyes just kept broadening now.
He's like, "What are the? I want the ones that are peed on by the slutty men."
They were peed on, yes. By Chinese, yes. Virgin, no.
no, get out of here. I only want experienced men. Oh God.
So Johnny Depp.
Yeah, whatever. I think we've said all we can about him. There's really not much more we can
Dude, the
say.
guy has such a deep career, and
I
we
think
just
we
started
touched-
talking about piss and disgusting food.
You know what, guys? Sometimes that's how it goes. I feel like there's closing remarks on Johnny Depp.
We love him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any,
So
you fuck-
any
you fucks
movies
with
in
Johnny Depp?
particular?
I
you
fuck with
wanna-
Johnny Depp, but like,
I think
stop
he
trying to
plays
be
the
a
same-
guitar player.
Yeah, no need.
Yeah.
he always.
Also,
I mean,
wear fewer rings.
Yeah.
The
It's
bangles
like,
on that
maybe he's
guy.
like it's like a donut on a bat. He's getting ready for some quicker hand movements.
Quicker hand move. Johnny Depp is like he's trying to like through the occult become Keith Richards so that he can live forever.
Maybe he's practicing piano with those things on, so that when he takes them off, it's just lightning speed.
flows.
I have extra weighted keys and weighted fingers.
Has anyone tried that?
And then I'm like, if I take all of this away, I become Rachmaninoff.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
He just plays a chord and it just shatters the piano.
He goes right through to the bottom. Like,
Also, real quick tangent: Bugs Bunny playing piano is one of the greatest
Oh my
comedy
God.
bits in history,
So
animated
good.
or otherwise.
so good.
Yeah, pick a
You know,
color.
he's mirrored off Clark Gable.
Bugs Bunny is. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought it was the other way around.
I thought he was modeled off after Anne of Green Gables.
different Gables.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there was a well-known movie in the 40s where Clark Gable was eating carrots.
Okay.
And that's also still today why people think fucking carrots are good food for rabbits. It comes from that, which goes to fucking Bugs Bunny, which goes through to pop culture through to today. But that will fucking kill your rabbit.
Yeah, you wanna
do
give it
not
leaf-
feed them
leafy
carrots
greens and
The-
bacon.
leafy greens
Yeah, the
for a little veteran.
Nimrod also is associated with being a fucking
biblical.
idiot. But yeah,
It's true.
it was a hunter, and so he was basically making a reference to Elmer Fudd being a hunter and not being stupid. And now we think that the word Nimrod means being stupid.
It really shows how stupid we are.
Sure,
It does.
Man, what a great joke.
shining a light on.
But
how
anyway,
stupid-
favorite Johnny Depp movie?
We've hit
Favorite
the
Johnny Depp movie?
The
Favorite
Johnny
Johnny Depp movie?
depths of this.
what's eating Gilbert?
Gilbert Grape. Yeah, that's mine too.
Is it really? Are you guys being serious?
I think so. I mean, I think you got to look at
You guys
like,
don't have to pick that
Actual
just to,
acting performance, I think so. Yeah, because
just to
like he's
be
not
like-
just doing this, whatever that move is in 14 different pirate films.
okay, all right. Well, okay, then you know what?
Sorry.
You're right. I would say Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
oh, okay,
yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
I forgot that.
Of course, that's yours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
that
course.
makes sense. I mean, all the artwork from.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, off camera you can't see this,
yeah.
but I have 4 big Stedman prints hanging in my dining room. So
That's great.
Yeah,
I'm just
great
gonna
book.
go. I'm just gonna say Edward Scissorhands.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just 'cause
That's a weird one.
It's a weird one.
That's
Yeah.
that is really good.
That's
like my
that-
first Tim Burton experience.
That might
I
be-
was like,
yeah.
That's peak Tim Burton.
That might. I mean, and it's my name, so
There you go.
Wait, what?
Edward
Edward Tim Burton?
Scissorhands, the man of scissors.
Is that what you're named after?
Yeah, yeah.
That
Little
came out
known.
after you were born?
just like Clark Gable. And
You were
Bugs
named
Bunny,
after a movie
however,
that came out
this
years after you were born?
Temporally makes no sense.
Yeah.
but
Anachronistic.
His parents were like, we're gonna hold off for now.
Yeah,
I feel like something is
I'm gonna
coming
give it
down
12
the pipe,
years.
pop culturally, that we're gonna really want
The
to.
movie drops. They're like, "See, I told you."
there it is, Edward.
Edward was born with long fingers.
No, I think Edward Scissorhands and might be tied for my favorite. Then I forgot about that one. I'm terrible at this. So
and he doesn't
as
really
noted
touch
Sleepy
previously.
Hollow.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow's creepy.
that was pretty good too. Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher
is the
Walken,
Headless
yeah,
Horseman.
yeah.
yeah.
He plays a good, like,
Headless person.
creepy person.
Yeah, with the filed down teeth. And
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Mm.
The Hessian.
You know, there's a Lake Hessian in Bear Mountain State Park.
Where's Bear
Is that
Mountain
New
State
York?
Park?
Yeah, it's in New York.
Yeah. Okay.
Right on the Hudson River.
Okay.
And
Well,
they
that
said
checks
that,
out.
like,
Hudson Valley's beautiful. by
Hudson
the way.
Valley.
yeah, dude. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, this is like one of the
Beautiful.
nicest places you can imagine, but it's supposed to have a bunch of like German dead soldiers in it from the Revolution.
Likely.
Yeah, it was from the Revolutionary War.
Revolution.
Yeah, because the German soldiers were fighting for
Mercenaries.
Mercenaries.
Yeah.
Big
Mercenaries.
mistake. Big. You hear that, Germany? Big mistake.
That was their big mistake.
One of
a few.
One of
I'd
early-
like for you guys to go back and watch the
Several.
pilot, and you'll
You'll figure that out.
be-
Okay.
you'll be fine.
Anyway, let's go with. Oh God.
That's a good one.
Reptile pet owners.
I'm actually not one of those. That's one of the only species or like
It wouldn't have
I was gonna
major
say-
animal groups
wouldn't
I don't have a
surprised
pet
me
of.
if you
Your
did own
outfit
a
today
reptile.
almost suggests that you
Ooh.
are a reptile pet owner.
Yeah, this. I don't disagree. I
Well,
can't
like,
disagree
obviously,
with
this
that.
isn't what you would wear around
No.
your reptiles. This is what you would be wearing to go out and get them mice and
professionally
stuff.
to get yes.
them feed.
exactly.
That's
I
like
think
what you would wear to
this
run
is a-
errands.
This is a typical iguana owner's.
Are you here for the
setup.
feeding? You should come back. It's going to be a bloodbath.
Oh. You know, like no one knows what that movie is.
Unleash
nowadays.
the Fury, Mitch. Dude, Caden's watched that movie like 6 times.
Well,
He
yeah,
thinks
once
it's-
you watch it,
yeah,
it makes
it's
sense.
hilarious.
But so like, have you ever? You got anyone in particular in mind?
Austin, Massachusetts.
You ever date? You seem like the kind of guy who would have
You've
dated a
dated.
reptile pet
Yeah.
owner, or at least slept with. One.
Well, let's see. Frog owner, snake owner.
Not
That's an amphibian.
not a reptile.
Okay.
Yeah, the second
What?
one.
No,
second
no.
one you check
no,
out.
but we're okay. So like odd.
Are you
odd
talking
off-
exotic pets?
Exotic pets. Like I'm just gonna frog owner, snake owner, and then
This is all the same guy, right?
I hung out very briefly with
Tarantula. Got him.
a chinchilla owner and a ferret. Ferret's gross.
They smell
Fucking gross.
because they don't get the little fucking stink gland taken out.
Ferrets.
I think they have like
They're like greasy too. Yeah,
oily.
yeah. They just get some shampoo, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're gonna have to watch this down. It's like a running hot dog.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like also like you would know going into a house if a person owns a reptile or not right when you walk in.
Because it smells like they own a reptile.
It's the light,
The
lighting.
vibes?
I feel like it's
Yeah.
the
The
lighting a
vibes.
lot.
Yeah.
They're like I keep it low.
Yeah, like
I
the
keep it real
shades are
low
probably
'cause, like-
closed, and
Because like I get it's light adjusted for the tanks.
Yeah.
For the terrariums, all right.
It's balmy in here. It's like, yeah, I
So
gotta,
like, we live in a desert. How is it so humid in here? What's going
Yeah.
on?
I made that. I made
The
that
house is
humidity.
hermetically sealed, and
I used to work with this guy,
God damn it.
Marty, who like was obsessed with turtles, and he owned several turtles, and he converted his whole basement into like a turtle like habitat. For
That's
them.
what I want.
That's what
He had,
it is.
he had like a huge tank, and
very
like
specific.
It
Oh, no.
he took it really seriously.
No tanks.
why does
Yeah.
it seem to degenerate into this like the most serious shit after a while with them?
I think
that kind of
yeah,
like the
they're
amphibian
hobby-driven
slash-
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It really
Because
Marty
'Cause
also.
I casually own some exotic pets, but it's not like my whole house is different.
It's not your personality. It's not
my
become your personality.
No.
Also, fun story about Marty. When he married his wife, he took her last name, and it was a really sweet reason why he did it. Like, I'm not bagging on him for this because he's a guy I never really liked my family, didn't get along with him, had
That's
a
great.
had a bad child.
Great
He
reason.
goes, and so like I took her name because she's the family that I chose. And I was like, that's beautiful, Marty. But me and my buddy were like, but also like, you got a maiden name, Marty? Marty has a maiden name?
Marty Nay.
Marty Nay, yeah. Yeah, it's great. Shout out Marty, dude. Marty was a guy.
Is it a miss? What would be the masculinized version of that?
A master
Is it a
name?
maid name? A master name?
Yeah, a master name?
A previous name?
A Mr.
Is it a nom de guerre?
No.
Just kidding.
A nom de
It's not
plume?
that. Nom de plume?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I've never thought about that part of it, but I don't I get when people are hung up on like preserving their last name if they're like the last ones.
I'm going to be the
Maybe
last
in their
one
family
proud of it.
line.
My
Yeah.
name is dying out with me.
There you go.
Shouldn't it?
Amanda,
Yeah, there's no
that
reason.
is a
your sister
hellacious
Amanda will
last
not
name.
have children?
Oh, yeah, I don't. Well, no.
Yeah.
No.
But also.
You made sure of that, huh?
Yeah. What? the fuck?
Whoa,
What does that even mean?
Yeah. She's aging out rapidly.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That's the
I
thing
just-
I forget
I
about
think-
our age too. is
I was
that
thinking
we're-
you made her chemically infertile when you were children by accident.
Oh my God.
Catastrophic incident.
sterilized her
No.
like Alan Turing.
That is not what happened. I think I threw a
Jesus.
Slurpee at her one time, but I don't know
Oh.
that that's what did it.
Well, Janine, you've been sleeping next to a bottle of radium for 5 years.
Put a tungsten amulet underneath your bed. I don't know that that
Shot
would
her
do
in the
anything.
gut with uranium-tipped bullets.
I put a drop of liquid mercury in your smoothie every day. You wonder why it's so heavy? That's
Good luck
why.
breeding. No, so she's just aging out of the
I
ability
think,
to.
bro, I think like me and her both at one point were just like, dude, kids are expensive. Kids are
You're not
all
lying.
fucking work, man.
Yeah.
They're just work.
200.
And, like,
I think it's like 250,000 to raise a
300.
kid.
300.
300 now.
Minimum.
Inflation is killing.
Minimum.
me.
That's if like you never buy them a new pair of clothing.
Yeah.
That's if like
That
you.
sounds
That's
right.
if you make them clothing their whole life. If you milk cows.
I'm not churning the butter. I've got somebody for that.
Where'd you get that dress?
I got
it's
him at a. I
flower
got him at a
sack.
Pioneer
Got him at a
Village.
Pioneer Village, a little ways back. Sorry, what'd you say?
No, I was like, where'd you get that dress? It's made out of a flour sack.
Yeah, it's a tea cozy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Is that little boy wearing a box? He's got his arms cut out.
He's a robot.
Be fine.
He's
He's a
pretending-
robot. He
he's
thinks he's
pretending to be a robot.
It's fine.
Leave him alone.
I just call him autistic, so everybody just like leaves him alone.
Back to the Mighty Ducks while we're talking about poor kids.
God.
Like, in the beginning, he's like, these kids are going out there, skating out there with newspapers strapped to their legs instead of shin guards. It's like, bro, you can't play ice hockey without pads. Believe me.
No.
That is brutal. To even ask that of anyone.
Yeah.
Don't get on ice without pads,
Yeah.
man. Ice is a tough fall. Oh.
You play roller hockey without pads. Like, those balls are just going to leave like big welts. But
They're like
yeah,
softer lacrosse balls.
a puck will break your bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, lacrosse
Especially a
balls are-
knuckle puck.
Oh, that's another one. Though.
It's knuckle puck time.
Which I did ever tell you that I
Additionally, really.
you
Why
ever-
would you not just do any of those all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, if
See,
they
that's
worked.
the
If they worked.
abusability of all. As like,
Just get the puck to Fulton.
why are you doing anything else the whole time? Give him the puck.
You guys
What are
know
doing?
what works.
Yeah. What was it? Like the flying V in the first one. Well,
Yeah.
it worked. Just do it all the
It
time.
didn't work against Iceland.
Yeah. Also, it's really easy to
Fair
get
enough.
offsides. With,
So easy.
with
Yeah, you
the-
got to time that
yeah.
perfectly.
Yep.
That's true.
Were you going to ask me if I ever tried the knuckle puck?
No, I was going to say that. Well, first of all, of course you have. Of course.
Because
you have.
obviously I have.
Yeah.
She just
Of
like
course I did.
slaps you
Only for
slaps
7
you to a wand.
hours.
Yeah. Also, spoiler alert for the knuckle puck. It's not about it being like a knuckleball and not being able to track it. It moves slower. It just moves slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a.
I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of aerodynamics, but it's just. Yeah.
It's like if someone just tossed you a potato.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Reptile.
Reptile owners. Yeah. Have you ever owned a reptile?
No, but my third grade class had a albino king snake as a pet.
those are cool.
Yeah, it was
King
cool.
snakes are they kill other snakes, right? Isn't that one of the species they go after?
You're
other
thinking of the Rat King.
I think they just lord over other snakes.
Wow. I got two timed.
You say rat king?
I got
yeah.
two
Do
timed.
you know about the Rat
Yeah,
King?
they're gross. I I read that they were like a myth, and then I saw something recently that was like they might not be a myth.
Wow.
So I don't know. Just don't sleep so fucking close to each other.
What?
Don't they just get their tails like wrapped around each other?
That's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking?
I'm talking about they used to basically they would.
Am I talking about the right thing?
They would put. They would
I'm very
hold on.
lost.
They would. Okay, so the racking
initially
was
thought
a
it made
principle
sense.
where they would put like 10 rats in like a thing and make them fight to the death until there was
that's
one rat
true.
left, and then they would keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again until they had a rat that was just like the strongest
Swole?
rat ever,
Yeah.
and B had developed a thirst for like cannibalism.
Wow.
And then they would release it, and it would kill all the other rats in the village.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't doubt
that's
that
terrifying.
That's a thing.
Yeah, especially with the plague. You know,
Yeah,
let's figure out an elegant solution.
But
here,
a
guys.
rat king
Okay.
is a very strange and rare phenomenon where a group of rats become physically bound together by their tails, which get tangled and stuck with substances like dirt, hair, sap, blood, or feces. Over time, the tails can harden or not, trapping the rats in a living cluster that moves or dies as one.
It was like a dreadlock of rats.
It's like a human centipede of
Yeah.
rats.
It's worse.
It's worse.
Yeah,
it's
it's
worse.
worse. It is
They're
gross.
just connected
Yeah.
with their fecal matter. Well, seeing it,
It's obviously from the German word Rattenkönig.
Sure.
Yeah.
Rattenkönig.
how silly it must have missed that one. I've owned 2 rats actually.
Have you?
Yeah, they're good pets.
Dude,
they're like
I-
little tiny dogs.
What'd you name
Yeah.
him? Templeton?
Hayton Ashbury.
Templeton's a good one. Of course you did.
Yeah. Because the one had a little ashy nose, so we were like Ash, and then we Ash.
I would
Ashbury.
own a rat. I mean, I have a cat that would make me not own a rat really quickly, so there's a problem.
We had 2 cats
there,
at the
but-
time.
Really?
Yeah,
You socialized them?
they were all good together. They were fun.
That's cool.
Actually, no. So they were in the cage the whole time. The
I think,
rats.
they
I
never
think,
met.
I think a sugar glider is another cool pet to own if you
Yeah,
don't own
that-
a predatory
that'd be cool.
cat. Yeah.
Just have perching places so you can
Yeah,
just like get out of
flutters
trouble.
around,
No, they were cool. They were cool. The rats, they can like learn their name. They can like train. You can
very
train them
smart.
in their little. I had a little like corner litter boxes for them. They would go mostly in that. It was better.
that's adorable.
Like so
Little
you
tiny
could kind
litter box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was adorable. It was. It was like literally the size of your palm. Just a little pooping haven. But they were an experience because then we had at that point we had 2 rats, 2 cats, 2 dogs.
Okay.
And we're just a Noah's Ark. That's what we were. We didn't realize it at the time. We're all of them men though, so that's a bit of a problem.
Oh man.
Yeah, we had all boy pets for like so long until we
I've had a mixed
girl.
bag.
We had a rabbit. Which is why I know don't feed them carrots.
Yeah.
We used to every once in a while we'd get like a strawberry. It would look like the rat, look like the bunny who destroys everything in Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. Yeah.
So funny.
Run away.
Run away, flee. You know, and it's like we would make that joke. Yeah, she was a Florida white, so like albino white kind of rabbit, really cute.
Yeah.
Good pets again. Good
I've
pets.
never
really tough though. Anything they declined super quickly.
Yeah.
We lost her after 2 years. It was really
The
that
rabbit?
sucked, yeah.
Okay. How long do the rats live?
About the same, 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is okay. So I was telling you briefly. I have this whole thing about like squirreliganda, where rats are just squirrels.
Yeah.
And we just demonize rats because they got like a bald tail.
I
And
would.
squirrels get a fluffy tail, and then genetically though,
I would one.
What? I fucking hate squirrels.
1,000,000%
Thank
own
you.
a squirrel.
Squirrels
I would
suck.
1,000,000% own a squirrel as a pet.
see,
I love squirrels.
it worked on you.
Do you wanna
Jason.
know
the
some of
squirreliganda
the
is
I
real?
just think they're adorable.
Do you want to know some
I
of the
think
things?
rats are adorable though too.
Okay, good. Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
At least that's fair.
Do you want to know some of the things that you can own as a Nevada resident?
Oh, fuck me up on
Yes,
this list
do
right
it,
now.
yes.
All right, so here's everything that's generally allowed in Las Vegas limits.
Yeah. Okay.
Ferrets, hamsters, guinea pigs, parakeets, canaries. Cool. Nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, easy.
Allowed often tier 1 in other counties.
Well, Tyson has a tiger here.
Oh, I thought you were talking Tyson chicken. I was like, what?
Tyson Chandler.
trying with new
Chandler.
proteins.
I was like, what? Yeah,
so
no,
dude,
Mike
check it
Tyson
out.
can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I think he's tier 6.
Hedgehogs and sugar gliders
Hell yeah.
allowed.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ready?
Yeah.
Elephants allowed.
What?
You got to go outside the city, though. You just got to go outside a little.
Pygmy alone? Oh.
You don't even need a permit.
Pahrump is a perfect place for an elephant.
Monkeys,
too.
monkeys, big cats, lions, tigers, wolves, elephants, camels. You want them. You just got to go one step outside of city limits.
Yeah, I want a camel now.
Well, there is
for
the
real.
camel experience in Mojave, in Mesquite.
Really?
Yeah, it's called the camel experience.
I love camels.
I
They
saw
have
someone
camels,
cooking camel hump the other
dromedaries,
day.
and they have the singular or the
You saw-
dromedaries and
Did you
the
say you saw someone cooking
Bactrian.
camel hump?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it too. Yeah,
I thought it was like a hump of lard.
yeah, it's what it looks like. It looks like a hunk of fat.
Like Crisco.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
then the guy just fucking started slicing the shit up. I was like, what am I looking at? And then I read the caption and it was a camel hump.
See,
And
we
he
have the
looked
same
at-
feed.
he basically
I think
looked-
it's-
yeah.
Is it the Armenian guy?
Cultured. Yeah.
I think it's
It's because we're cultured.
yeah, that's what it is.
But it basically looks like pork belly that had no meat in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's exactly
Like
yeah.
a giant chunk of lardo.
Yeah.
It's like a
Okay.
triangle of lard.
What's it taste like?
Probably fat.
Well, so in Saudi
Fat
Arabia,
Sinead.
I remember a Tony. Oh,
Yeah, but you know that all animal fat tastes different than other animals.
yeah, because
fats.
fat carries
Yeah.
flavor, so it's
Yeah,
going to
that's
be
true.
the most.
Yep.
the most different it could.
Yeah.
Bears, if you catch them like right after they've been like gorging for hibernation, if you
get a
eat one-
blueberry.
yeah,
It's a
dude,
blueberry bear.
It's like the fat will like have a light hue to it, and it'll taste a little vaguely of berries.
This bear got into an onion patch.
Well, don't they do that with like? Don't they do that with pigs? Right, where they feed it hazelnuts
Only
Acorns.
or acorns? That's
Acorns,
it.
yeah,
The
yeah.
bellota.
So
of
close.
Spain, Yeah.
Jamón ibérico de bellota.
It actually is like you can taste
Yeah.
that shit so prominently in the meat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that one's great.
I'm gonna start eating acorns just in case
Someone eats you,
so you can taste.
Yeah, someone decides.
You're
You're trying to entice.
You're welcome.
Eating? Yeah, you're welcome. Deathbed. You're welcome. Oh God. What's reptiles. I've never owned a reptile though.
Yeah,
I had a
owned
bird
one.
very briefly. I'm not a bird person. Those are a special breed too.
Yeah,
I
my
like
dad
bird
is a
people.
bird, and it is the biggest
Birders.
asshole ever. Fuck
Yeah.
that bird.
I had a
ate all the buttons
They
off
often
our phone.
outlive their
My-
owner. Whoa,
my
that's
my
crazy.
grandmother had a parakeet growing up, and I used to snake sit for a friend. Is what I was going to say. So like I
okay.
like
You've
you
had
know,
to.
yeah, I've had
That's
to
real
tend
boring.
to-
They only eat like once every 3 weeks.
Sure, but Typhus was awesome, dude. It was like a
Okay.
python with like one
Called
with
Typhus?
one eye. His name was Typhus. Yeah,
Kind of disease.
What is disease?
typhoid is what you're thinking of.
No.
Typhus is as well.
Typhus is
Is
too.
it?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Not
There was typhoid Mary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
typhus didn't get a nurse associated
didn't,
with it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
What a bitch that life was. That
Typhus-
was so unfair to her.
Typhus ruled
Mary?
though.
Was she-
Typhoid Mary.
Wait, was she
the
not
actual
doing it?
person?
Yes.
Well, she was just naturally immune,
Yeah.
and then they fucking basically imprisoned her for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Crazy story.
Witchcraft.
She's a witch.
Look it up.
Burner.
Just watched a movie about.
See, yeah, 300 years in the past, she would have at least been burned at the stake.
Well, no, because
Not in
everybody else
prison
would
for
have died
20
from
years.
typhoid before they could do it.
I don't want to throw spoilers.
She'd have been
out there,
laughing
but
in the forest
I
by
watched-
herself.
I watched
Cackling.
a recent movie about witchcraft last night.
The craft.
The crap.
No, it's
The
it's-
Witch?
It's a horror movie, but like you don't know that it's about
Blair
witchcraft
Witch.
until,
Quick try to
like,
guess
the
it.
end, so-
Hereditary.
No,
What is it?
Please stop
I'm- all
making
right,
us
fine,
guess.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna. I'm sorry for the spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear, and
Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. I changed my mind. I don't. Just in case. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to know.
What were you going to say? I thought you were just going to say the name of the movie.
Yeah,
All right, just say it.
The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh, that's a really good movie.
It was
Oh.
good.
I've seen it. That's a
It was
really good movie. Yeah,
good. Yeah,
super
I
good.
enjoyed it. Yeah,
With
It's about witches?
it's Brian Cox and Emil Hirsch.
Emil Hirsch.
Yeah. And then the guy who played Roose Bolton is like the sheriff in it very briefly in the beginning.
Yeah, because it's been pretty much just two people in that movie.
Yeah.
And a dead body.
two people in a dead body.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good horror movie.
I like in horror
Two
movies.
bods and a
I like
curse.
in movies in general where it's like really like it's like basically one set the whole movie and it's very limited actors and it just is like you know,
Relies on the.
yeah. The Hateful Eight is like all in one
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, I
room,
love that.
basically.
I actually really like
you know?
that.
Yeah, I like that.
So they
in
got
movies.
panned by a lot of people too. A lot of people seem like they didn't like it.
I
thought it was kinda cool.
I didn't love it,
It was
on the first
mystical,
watch,
it
and
was
then
kinda cool,
I watched
like-
it the same week a second time, and I was like, wait, never mind. This is actually really, really good. And then
Yeah.
I watched
That was
the 4-hour like extended one.
Oh, I haven't done
it's
that.
so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like the director's cut became like a 1 hour like thing on Netflix. It's still on there, but yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah, they just gave the extended version.
Do you like
Really-
Jennifer Jason Leigh?
Yeah, she's in one of the best movies of all time that no one's ever seen. And I'm not being like hyperbolic here. It's called Dolores Claiborne.
It's
Kathy
Bates, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really, really fucking good. It's a drama, and it's got some dark themes to it, but Kathy Bates is just the most slept on
Bro,
fucking actress ever.
she's awesome.
She's so good.
What was
Waterboy.
one threw threw
Now-
mom off the train?
Throw Mama from
was
the
that
train?
Her? Was
I don't
that
know that that's
no.
her.
Misery?
Misery is what I'm
Misery,
thinking.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is a role, dude.
Now-
That is,
She won an Oscar for that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Mrs. Coach Klein, one day back in
Mrs. Coach
1966, pick up sticks. What part of the snake would you say I'm eating? I would say it's his knee. It's the brain pain, Coach. No, she's
No, that is
she's
because
tremendous.
not only is she like versatile to do stuff like all the way to silly roles like that,
Mhm.
but like to do like Misery, real dark stuff, and like
Yeah.
brooding film. That's crazy.
I got
It's
a question.
Good range.
Yeah, question me.
How come reptiles are so much scarier when you see them in the wild versus like at a pet shop?
They're unpredictable.
Are they? Because every time I've seen like a snake in the wild, it's just kind of just chilling there and being like, "Don't come near me."
I agree.
And I'm like, okay,
yeah, I'm fine with that.
but it's still just like if
I think
you're
it-
walking and then you just like see a snake, you're like, "What the fuck?"
Whoa, what are you doing out here?
Yeah, like
Yeah, that doesn't happen to me when I see like a rabbit in the wild.
Right.
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
you're
rabbit."
I think no. Well, it triggers our. I think I know the actual
The
psychological
amygdala.
reason.
Were you about to get the amygdala involved?
Gonna go hindbrain. Yeah, real stem.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I didn't.
We're going
see,
brainstem on this one.
I
Hold on.
didn't, I didn't
The
see
ponds.
location coming into.
Actually, isn't the amygdala?
No, yeah,
basically-
that's like mood and memory. I think it's
base,
right at the
right
yeah.
at the bottom with the hippocampus,
Mhm.
and then the brain stem is your medulla oblongata,
Oblongata.
and the pons, which
Yeah.
controls involuntary things like breathing. And,
Pond to replay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that Rihanna?
Yeah. It was soft.
Good.
I just had to do
Nice.
it. It
I've had her,
triggered.
no, but I've had a Rihanna song stuck in my head all week.
Diamonds.
Disturbia.
Okay.
How dare you? Diamonds.
No, because
That's her worst work.
Because Steve
I think we
Howard
could all agree. Are you
Howard
serious?
Giraffe.
Yeah, I love that
No,
song.
Steve Howard Giraffe does a good
it's a great
version of
pop
it.
song.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It gets stuck in my head. Umbrella too. I can't.
Yeah, I don't like
How
Umbrella.
dare you.
I don't like Umbrella.
Like the early stuff wasn't good.
Yeah.
Let's just be real.
Yeah.
No, but the hybrid thing. I think it's I think psychologically it's because when we were like small mammals, you know,
just like
surviving in the
carryover.
jungle. Yeah, it's like our carried over
It's like-
sense of fear because they would predate on us.
Sure.
So
My,
it's like, oh, I see a snake in
Right.
the wild. Your brain
My-
just goes, yeah, freak out.
Yeah,
First, that's like
yeah.
your.
It's
first
like when my
instinct.
dad's bird sees a belt, and it
because you
freaks
hit
out.
it with the belt. Is that why?
He's a disciplinarian.
Wish I could.
Every time he comes over, the birds are like
Oh, I
top
wish-
behavior. Oh,
Dude, we had a
Fuck,
cool,
that
we had a
kid's
cool
here.
bird and a shitty bird, and the cool bird flew away, and I was just like,
Yeah.
see, because it knew. Were they at the same time?
we had him at the same time.
See, he knew. He was like, this guy's an asshole,
Mm-hmm.
and he left you with him. That's brutal.
I
I'm so
can't even
sorry,
remember.
Aaron.
I can't even remember. No, it's okay. I'm trying to remember the name of my dad's bird. Hudson. It's Hudson. Fucking
Hudson?
piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a dick name. What time we got?
We got 50. So do you want to do
Quick fuck?
A quick
Yeah,
fuck.
quick fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quickie.
That is not a quick fuck. that is like Sting tantric
Italian
sex.
Renaissance.
Jesus Christ,
The Italian Renaissance right now, really?
Yeah.
Damn it.
brother. Fuck, man.
It's just Earth.
All right,
Earth, you fuck with it?
sweet foods for breakfast.
That
Yes.
is such an American thing, too.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not
fuck with
saying
it,
I don't
honestly.
fuck with it necessarily.
I like all of the sweet breakfast foods, but I never crave like a bunch of sugar in the morning. I like savory. I like sausages. I
goes back
like,
to the Germans, doesn't
well,
it?
I like a classic English breakfast. Is that's a breakfast right there. But give me some beans, give me some sausage, some roasted tomato, bit of roasted potato,
No.
crust of bread.
There's something
I,
about me that just cannot like an English breakfast.
Really?
I I
Do you
will
like a
eat
Portuguese breakfast? I'm just-
linguiça.
that's
Sir, is this
disgusting.
linguiça?
By the way, anybody that got that joke, I'm very sorry for calling that visceral thing to mind.
But also, if you live in Portugal, you do eat breakfast, and
Yeah.
so Portuguese breakfast does exist outside of the
Sure.
disgusting context that Jason
Yeah,
is referencing.
meant it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't fuck with an English breakfast because
no,
I'm sorry.
it's like I don't know. I like a lot of the elements, but I feel like it's like a lot to do. And then the fucking bean and like beans on toast, it's not that good. We need to really
My ex-wife's family is
we need
British,
to tamp down
and
excitement on that one.
all
and
bean
a couple of
excitement. All
toast.
bean excitement. We need to stop with the beans.
100%. It's a survival
Get
food.
the fuck out! I
I love beans too, but
Okay,
you
I do
don't
too,
put
but it's
beans
still
on
a
everything.
survival food.
Why is beans in their seasoning
Right.
till on their fucking kitchen stations?
Come on.
Salt, pepper,
Salt,
beans.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
we need to stop with that. That's a little too
Well,
much.
listen, if they've had good times, but they've had a lot of hard times over there as well. You know,
Yeah.
In England?
in England, yeah,
Yeah, but like
plagues, wars. You know,
They should stop starting most of them.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
that is
that would
true.
have probably been a good idea. And how about this? When you go around colonizing everywhere in the world, bring back some seasoning,
yeah,
and then you can
Learn
not
to
use
use it.
fucking beans on fucking toast
learn
as a whole
to
excuse
use it.
for your breakfast. I don't know. I also like black puddings exist a lot of places in the world.
I'm not a big fan of those. If I'm honest. Yeah,
It's like it's real hit or miss for me too.
yeah.
I'm like I wouldn't not try it if somebody was like, oh, that's what this is. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
okay, cool. Like I remember, I think it was in Cambodia or something. It was they do blood sausages in lots of different cultures
Sure.
and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
But it's just like I don't need to do that for breakfast.
Yeah,
It's like a lot. I don't know. I could use it as like maybe something with something else in a whole pot of food. Maybe
okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, Mister. I don't fuck with English breakfast. What's your ideal breakfast then?
I don't know. I like eggs. I like eggs and stuff. I like I don't know. I like making a good omelet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Ideal omelet. Like I don't know, like spinach, ham, and cheese.
Do you want to know?
That kind of thing?
Do you want to know Jason's omelet hack? That's like it's gonna make your omelet a little bit more expensive, but it's like I stand by it 1,000%.
Creme fraiche?
No, best
Mayonnaise.
No, the best omelet is gonna be 2 whole eggs plus 2 yolks. So
See, I'm
not a
gonna
3
waste
egg, not a
4
3
eggs.
Yeah, but you also got some glue afterwards.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm. You could make
Good call, man.
macarons.
You could make paper
You could make
mache.
macaroons.
Paper mache.
You could either of those.
No, that's fair.
Meringue.
That's true. I could make some meringue.
You could make a cocktail.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
I was just gonna say for me, reserve it for cocktail making.
Yeah.
That's fair. So
And
just
that's not-
so it just richens up the whole thing.
Yes.
Obviously adds more fat and protein.
Yeah.
protein.
And then
Well,
so
yeah,
you-
more fat, not more protein.
Right,
Protein's
okay,
in
sorry,
the whites.
right,
yeah, yeah.
sorry, protein. Yeah. So okay, and for the texture of the omelet, is it for that too, or is it just flavor?
Yeah,
Or
well, so
both?
yolks cook at a very slightly higher temperature range, like it's a couple more degrees.
70
and so yeah,
Celsius.
you'll get a
Nice.
little bit better of a more rich of a texture as well.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean,
Instead
like
of being like a little airier, bubblier inside, like and foamier almost.
yeah,
Okay.
a little cremoso.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
And
obviously
no
it's
water or yes?
no water,
No water.
no water,
right. No
never
cream.
water,
water.
never,
No.
never water, never milk,
Never
Yeah.
nothing.
Never milk. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
that was my next
Yeah.
question. Never cream.
Eggs are eggs.
I think an argument can be made for cream if you put it in at the right time because you're trying to like deaden.
Depending
that-
on what you're doing.
Okay. So if you're gonna
If you're
add,
making it for a banquet holding.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, if you're gonna add cream to it, it's like you want to cook the egg to like 80%, and then you add a little bit of cream because it'll slow down. You're rapidly rising the temperature in the
Right.
egg, and then you want to like slow it down at the very end so that you're hitting that temp. Because the temperature range for a cooked egg and an overcooked egg is very
narrow.
very narrow,
Yeah.
and they also carry over a little bit because of the residual heat inside. So yeah, it's beneficial there. But I think for texture, it doesn't matter as much. It's just for like heat control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching like all those like on YouTube, just like different channels of like here's 40 ways to cook like breakfast
yeah.
egg. It's like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Also-
what can't you learn on this channel though?
Gordon
too, huh? Like
Gordon
this.
Ramsay's eggs. He does too fine of a curd for my taste. I like
Okay.
I like a larger curd than he does.
I do fine curds. I agitate with chopsticks while I'm doing it.
Yeah,
scrambles.
I
the,
love
the
the
British. The
whole
British often do a very small curd, so that's the Americans are more of a large curd crew.
We're compensating.
Yeah,
curdier.
and realistically, I mean, if you look at like a Spanish frittata
so
and stuff
curdy.
like that, like the Spanish prefer a larger curd than a super custardy small curd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned something. But yeah, I love a good like omelet or just like eggs because I don't have it a lot, but like it would be like eggs and bacon. I don't eat like a ton of meat for breakfast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a cereal kid growing up. I still do that just because it's easy.
I was a kid every day
so
for
much.
a long time.
I'm not saying it's my ideal. But
Yeah, egg and cheese sandwich is good. Also, like
What's the meat on it?
What's
the?
no, just an egg.
But, no, I'm saying
fried egg mayonnaise.
I'm asking you.
fried egg mayonnaise
Of the
and
three.
salt alone.
What is the meat on a sandwich? Breakfast sandwich.
Well, there's a fourth meat. I'd like for you to refer to the hat that I'm wearing today, which was not planned.
Well, we can't because not enough people know what that is.
Well, more people should know what pork roll, not Taylor ham. I'm looking at you.
It's
pork
East Coast spam.
It's but it's
no,
not
but hold on,
really
that's
spam
Scrabble.
either.
Don't-
Scrabble is not even close to spam.
Oh,
'Cause
it's better.
Yeah, it's great.
it's amazing.
Scrabble is
okay. That would be my ideal too with breakfast.
Yeah, Scrabble is
It has to be
basically
Scrabble.
like so. For those of you who don't know, you braise meat and then you cook basically polenta or grits or whatever, and then you blend them together, and then you make a terrine out of it. And after
Yep.
it's chilled, you slice it and you fry it. That's what it is. Everyone refers to it as lips and assholes, and it often was made initially with byproducts from animals.
It was better that way. Let's be real.
but you certainly can make it. We used to run a short rib scrapple at my old spot, and it was fucking delicious.
Short rib Scrabble.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You cook. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. But
Okay.
yeah, Scrabble's
That sounds
wonderful.
incredible.
But yeah, pork roll, egg and cheese on a bagel that's my number one.
my daughter's been on to making like bagel sandwiches every morning for herself. Now I've got her cooking. She's she's young, but she's learning. And so yeah, right now it's like I was like, that looks so good. So I made one for myself and my wife. After that, I was like, you know what?
New York's
I
a
do
big,
wanna have
New York's a big
bagels.
bacon, egg, and cheese place. Like
Yeah.
that's their sandwich. I find that bacon is often like I'll take a bite and I'll rip a whole slice of bacon
Yeah.
out of the sandwich by accident. So I love sausage, egg, and cheese though. It goes pork roll,
Yeah,
sausage,
egg, and cheese.
and then bacon
Bomb.
for me.
I think
Ham,
sausage,
egg, and cheese is fine.
I like ham. I like ham.
I like
Ham's good.
ham. I
So
like ham, egg, and
Canadian
cheese
bacon.
on a croissant.
Okay.
I like a Monte Cristo.
I don't like a Monte Cristo.
I do.
Yeah.
But I don't like
What is that again?
It's
Sorry.
French toast with Swiss cheese and turkey.
Yeah.
Now,
then they
some
put-
people
and then they
okay,
put
so
powdered
that
sugar
some
on it
people do, some
sometimes.
people
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
So I don't like it with powdered
What was
sugar.
the card again? Was it sweet breakfasts? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm such an idiot. I absolutely fucks with pancakes.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
See,
Yeah,
pancakes-
waffles?
Some people are like either a pancake or a waffle
Pancakes
person.
are my number 3.
Oh,
so
okay.
I go waffle, French toast, pancake.
Yeah,
but the
I go
gap,
waffle.
The gap between waffle and French toast is really narrow, and it really just depends on who's making the French toast.
Yeah, see, that's what a lot of people. I've learned that I'm maybe in the minority of like I love a awesome pancake.
Yeah.
Before a waffle. You know what? Maybe it's just because waffles to me are a little bit more of a pain in the ass to nail and make right. I'm so much more practiced at doing pancakes.
Yeah.
Is it maybe that's not even true? But like like messing with like the
Both my kids, my mom, are like all three of those people. I would say are pancake people. Like if you,
Oh, really?
Yeah, if
Okay.
you ask them right now, they'd be pancake
Okay.
people. But yeah,
I love
waffle.
good French toast though too. That's really
Yeah.
really good. Those
There's
are
a-
like tied for me.
There's a whole on the Patreon we can make French toast sometime because French toast is there's an art to it. It's not as simple as throwing fucking white bread into egg wash.
You were going into it
Yeah.
a bit, and I was just like, sure, I'm not doing all this, but yeah, that's amazing. It sounds incredible.
Yeah, there's
but-
there's a thickness of the bread. It's a 2-day process if you're doing it right. You have to know
which is like
you're
pizza
going,
dough too, which I didn't really know.
Yeah,
It's like a 2-day I'm like,
yeah.
it's such a pain in the ass to plan life around 2-day process things.
I
You
like
have
to-
to
I
plan
like
overnight oats. I'm like,
You gotta-
well, I should have thought about this earlier.
I like
gotta
to think-
plan-
I've clearly
Yeah,
fucked this
well,
up already.
Plan future life while you're living current life,
know,
and
I'm
current
like, why
life
you need to
sucks,
now?
dude.
With pizza, okay, so if I make pizza at home, most of the time it's like football season. I'll make it for Sunday for the game, and I know on Saturday when I'm going to work, because I'm usually off Sundays, Mondays. I know on Saturday going to work, it's like, all right, I'll make a biga today, and then tomorrow usually I'm making the biga Friday to make the dough Saturday, so the dough is ready on Sunday.
for the bigger game.
Yeah, for the biga game. Yeah.
Sorry.
Had to.
But
Well,
real quick, let's wrap up sweet
All right.
breakfast and then we can all get the fuck out of here.
what does fruit count as sweet in the morning?
I mean,
Fruit's fruit, I think.
fruits. Yeah.
I think you're trying to separate things
Sweets?
that it just go
I mean, it can
together.
be sweet.
Okay,
It's like-
what I
You're trying
had-
to you're
What,
trying
you
to
mean
you're
like
trying to
berries and
split an atom
yogurt
right
kind of
now,
thing?
bro.
what I had in mind when I wrote the card. Let me.
Yeah, what did
donuts.
you do?
Okay. I had,
donuts
I had
too. Yeah,
donuts.
right.
I had
Muffins.
pastries.
Pastries.
Muffins, pancakes, waffles, and,
ice cream,
and French
cupcakes.
toast. Not quite.
Because here's what I'm going to say. At my age, food is food.
Yeah.
I don't separate things into categories of what time of day meal is.
I
Like,
also eat. I have eaten chili for breakfast.
Yeah, like
an embarrassing amount of
noodles.
times.
If I see noodles in my fridge in the morning,
put a
guess
fried
what?
egg on chili though.
Yeah.
Incredible
Breakfast.
Now it's breakfast.
Right now it's breakfast. Just
put
put an egg on that.
Put an egg on it. It's
Throw
the
an egg
different
on it.
bird on it.
Had Thai
Put an egg
plus
on it.
egg equals breakfast.
Yeah, of course.
Done.
Yeah.
There was this breakfast thing it was like a breakfast roti that they
Oh,
would
that
make in
sounds
fucking Bangla Road in Thailand. It's like the tourism little road that everyone stays on in the hostels in Bangkok. And but they would like cook them in these like wok like pans and stuff, fresh in the morning with an egg, and just like, you can get them a little more savory, a little more like sweet, and
Yeah.
so you get like you get your choice.
Garlic
Being
rice and eggs
sweet or
for breakfast is really good.
Yeah.
My wife is making congee right now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I make like rice porridge.
Do you
for-
freeze the rice overnight? Apparently, that's one of the ways
It'll-
you
wait,
can
the
kind
cooked rice?
Yeah, because it'll
Yeah, it fucks
explode
with
the
the-
cell walls
exactly.
like, because with the
and it
freezing
causes
process.
a better
Yeah.
texture or a different, I should say.
Nope.
Well, you
textural
use
experience.
split rice though, don't you?
Yeah, I use crushed rice.
Yeah.
and it's peasant food, so it doesn't fucking matter.
That's
I
right.
just cook rice until
It doesn't. I mean, it's
not
just like a rice
anymore.
porridge.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah. But it's really cool because I like that it's a base for whatever the hell you want to add to it.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause-
we'll chuck like we'll chuck like chicken thighs and then spinach, sesame oil, and some toasted sesame seeds. You get a little savory version.
Yeah.
You can kind of make it as a
We do ours
breakfasty.
with like a yellow turmeric
Uh-huh.
and lime leaf broth.
Oh.
And it gets like fried chicken, peanuts.
Do you do that while it's porridging?
No. It gets
After?
cooked in just water and
Yeah.
bay leaf.
Okay.
And that's it. And
That's
then
it.
The lime leaf will get
And it
really
gets,
like, resiny if you
Oh.
cook
It gets,
that out.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
'cause I'm like-
creamer. non-dairy creamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coconut milk? What do you
Milk.
use?
No.
Just not. Oh, you just mean like the powder?
powdered
Non-dairy creamer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There are
Yeah.
no rules. They do like a chocolate cheese pancake
I just
in
didn't think
Indonesia.
Yeah,
so-
chocolate cheese, peanuts.
Oh, errors and omissions. You did ask me, and I didn't look this up, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
asked me, and I didn't catch it until I was rewatching while I was editing. The capital of Indonesia is Jakarta. So
I'm pretty sure you answered that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I just rewatched it, and I was like, I didn't even hear him ask me that.
Oh.
But yeah,
I didn't hear you ask it either. I think that's why I was like,
yeah.
oh.
well,
did
because
you-
he asked me Philippines, and
I did, yeah,
and my
I asked
mind
him-
was immediately like, fuck, I know that, but I don't know that. Yeah,
Oh, that's when we got off
Yeah.
on the Manila folder
Sure.
tangent.
yeah,
That makes
Yep.
sense.
The Thrilla in Manila. It was the whole thing.
Yep.
Should we do other capitals now? As the just really round this up.
Can I
We
just-
were talking about GeoGuessr earlier.
Yeah.
And how it is embarrassing when I know we gotta wrap, but it is embarrassing then when we can't as a country name a lot of these places that we fuck
no one
with
can
all
point
the
to
time.
anything on a map.
You and I went hard on global for a while. You ask me any country, and I'll be close
Let
on
me
a
see.
map.
Yeah.
If not nailing
I want
it.
to
You know,
see what my global
Africa is tough, man.
There's the teeth, Togo, Benin,
Oh, yeah,
those get
yeah.
a little rough.
Okay, so here's my global. This is the New York Times.
Dude, it's fun.
I do like them.
So
They're fun.
it's-
I
it's-
love geography.
It's spelled global, but not the way global is spelled. It's spelled GLOBLE. Global.
I average.
It's not 3 Y's in there.
No,
My average guess is 4.22.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I do it right now, real quick?
Is that out
Yeah,
of
let's
5?
do it. Let's do today's.
I'm doing.
Is it 4.22 out of 5? Is that
This isn't out of 5. It's however many guesses it takes you. But like you have to.
I get it.
You
Just
guess
over
a
4
country, and then
guesses.
it tells you how far away and which direction the country that actually is the country of the day is from your guess, and then you have to like narrow it down. So it's like we
okay.
always started at Chad. He had a good idea, and I stuck with it. We always start at Chad because it's like central.
pretty central to a lot.
Yeah, right. And also
center of the continent with the most
with the
countries.
most countries.
countries,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And so
52 in Africa, I think.
yeah, so it's
54.
like it'll say
54.
like
Fucking always forget
you know,
South Sudan, huh?
5,000 kilometers north, and you're like, okay, well, this is in Europe, so you know what I mean? Yeah.
I got it in 3.
Okay. Ooh,
What was today?
What was it?
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Oh.
Okay, so
Is it Herzegovina or
what was
Herzegovina?
I don't know.
I hear that all the time.
I
I don't know. I'm
always
sorry.
said
I don't know what's right.
Herzegovina, so I don't
Herzegovina.
know.
That's I think what I say too.
I think the
but-
Marvel Avengers movie changed that.
It's probably Herzegovina, though. Honestly, if you think about
Herzegovina. Yeah, it sounds like it might be.
Yeah.
No, I went Chad to Slovenia.
Slovenia.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I wanted to know what your lily pad country was.
What do you mean?
Well,
how
because you
where leap
got it
off
in
to?
3, so like I knew that Chad was your first one, so I only needed
Oh,
the
yeah,
second
Slovenia.
one.
Slovenia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what it was.
That's how numbers work.
So what do they? So when you hit Chad, like what do they say?
It gives
next?
you a distance.
yeah, what was the
and a
What was the
direction.
distance?
What dis-
1330 miles.
1,330 miles.
miles, and then
North.
it gives you an arrow. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, this, and then it gave him that, and then it was also it changes the color of the country
Yeah.
based on how close
Red
or
is
far
hot.
away you are.
Oh, red is
Yeah.
hot.
You probably
Green
got
is
hot.
on.
Yeah.
Green is on.
Green
is you got it.
Green, you win. yeah.
Also,
If it's
by-
like white, it's like that's hella far. You're on the other side of the globe. pal.
Also, by guessing the
Greenland.
Same, fuck. Also, by guessing the same country every day, I've gotten Chad twice on the first guess.
Yeah, that's a good day.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you, anytime you ever get something in 2, it's like tell your buddies that play the game. It's like, yo, I got a 2 for.
Two
Yeah.
for.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I
well,
went-
how,
You'll
how
never
many
guess.
miles was it?
I went
Would you start on
232 not that
Central
long ago.
African?
That's sick.
Would you start on Central African Republic?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is not good podcast.
Yeah,
butter,
this is whatever. Yeah.
so, yeah.
Sorry about
All
that.
right. Bye.
Anyway,
everybody.
bye. Everybody. Have a good one. Love each other.
The New York Times.
Vas-y va, pou, je, le, ma maman.